Welcome everyone.
Hey!
Glad you could join us for our part 3 of the Blue Tide for our Warhammer 40k campaign that we play here. I'm Matt.
I'm JR.
And behind the camera we have Wonder Woman and also Jen.
Wonder Woman. She's the producer now.
Right.
I'm into it.
Look, shiny new post.
I'm in the way.
There it is.
She's so pretty. Okay, I'm done being creepy.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
I was giving you your moment. So, if you've been following our narrative here, the Orks have been stomping around all of the Arctic regions of Tarvin, and they have finally gotten their Stompa up and running, and it's ready to do what it does best. And the Tau, so while the Imperium is going around dealing with all the Orks and the Wog, and they're going crazy with that, the Tau have intervened.
Absolutely. If you'll recall, back from the first battle for Tarvin, the Tau came to save the day from the Imperium, who desperately needed their help. And so after the battle, they've set up an embassy there, purely for diplomacy, and the Ethereals, who are the great and benevolent leaders of the Tau Empire, and who would never ever tell a lie, or say anything bad, or do anything that affects anything but the greater good, had a meeting with some mysterious aliens who said that the Tau should send a diplomatic envoy to the polar regions of Tarvin so that they could make contact with and teach this Orc Stompa here the ways of the greater good. Otherwise, the Orc Wa was going to grow in power and expand across the galaxy, drowning the Tau enclaves in a tide of green and blue.
So today we'll be playing something sort of neat. Well, I know it's neat, but sort of different. I diverted to how that sentence was going to go. So we're playing this way.
Yep.
So this is my deployment zone. That's JR's over there, and I will be advancing this way. And I naturally want to look at a camera over here that's not there. So if I look over that way,
That's why.
So the objectives for today, the Tau have 2 comms relays that the Orcs find very interesting and full of shiny bits that they want. So those will be our objectives, and here we'll see if we can sneak over here. I don't know if you can see them, but
there's one there.
There and there. Is that better?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
so
okay,
here,
so
right
there's
here,
one there.
and then one right there.
One right, it's
under
here.
your
I'll-
weird wacky plane.
I'll turn this so that you can. Oh, nope, too late.
Nah,
There
it's
it is.
fine. They get it while I trip over stuff.
It's back there. It's right there. Anyway.
So, and then other than that, our objectives are going to be First Blood. Probably not Line Breaker, because you're not trying to break my line, so that doesn't.
No,
seem
in
fair.
fact, we have a special rule in play called the Blue Tide, because there's
right.
an endless number of orcs that are stomping around here. So, with the exception of the Stompa, because that's what I'm trying to kill, everything else will come back at the start of Matt's next turn, beginning all the way back at the board edge, so I can buy myself some time. But unless I take down that Stompa, it's going to be sad times for the Tau.
Yeah. So let's go over lists, and then we can get started.
Why don't you take us away?
I will go first, because I don't have much. Because I got the Stompa.
Don't have much.
I don't have many units. So I got the Stompa, which is big and exciting and going to be a lot of fun. I got 3 battle wagons, which are full of grots, 10 man's grots each. I got knobs on bikes. I got my Dakajet. And then tucked back here, if you can see, I have a mech boy, which will be, well, big mech, which will be chasing after the Stompa, keeping it under a force field, and then also repairing bits.
That jerk.
Yeah. So he'll be just tucked right under here in the protection of the Stompa as we charge forward. And that's all I got.
As for me, we're getting to play with some exciting stuff. I have from Forge World. We have the Tiger Shark. I don't remember the letters and numbers it has offhand, but this is a supersonic flyer that can move really fast and carries just a ton of missiles and ion cannons and burst cannon and stuff. It'll shoot you a bunch.
I hope it flies off the board.
We also have over here, hidden by the picture of Matt and I, We have a Tau Riptide battle suit, which is, if you've ever seen Gundam, kind of along those lines. I have a hammerhead.
Are you saying that the Tau are inspired by anime? No.
Oh, I'm just using that as a point of reference. No, obviously they came first. But I've got over here a Tau Hammerhead, and next to it some Pathfinders and their cool special drones hanging out. A whole bunch of gun drones, a whole bunch of fire warriors, and some broadsides with railguns and missile pods, and there's a commander hiding out there as well. And also, speaking of hiding, way over there on the other side, you can barely see those little dots of yellow up at the top of your screen. Those are a squadron of stealth suits who are hiding out, and you shouldn't worry about them.
I got it right there.
Yeah, definitely don't worry about them at all. Yeah, no.
They're fine. It's all going to be great. As I have said, we are here on a diplomatic mission. We're just going to make first contact.
It's going to
with
do
this
that every time.
Ork Stompa. So Matt is going first, unless I can seize the initiative right here. So let's.
And then for everyone joining us on Facebook Live, come on over to twitch.tv/Bell of Lost Souls, and you can see if JR does in fact seize initiative.
Dun dun dun! All right, here goes.
And for all you cool cats here,
Nope.
he failed.
I failed.
Which is real
That's
good
really
for me.
Good for you.
Right.
That's not so good for me. Here,
Yeah.
I'll take
yeah,
that.
you take that. I don't need it. I'm just going to make up all my dice rolls.
Oh, also, before we begin, Matt, I noticed there are some
So,
percentile dice
right.
on this hill.
And they are not as readable as I would have liked, but so the Stompa, being a sort of prime objective here, has 40 wounds, which is nuts.
Damn.
So my thought was that I would have these this D100 percentile dice, whatever you want to call it, but I noticed it is not super legible, but I'm going to keep it there anyway, just for my own convenience. But maybe we will figure out a bet, because I didn't want to use, 8 D6 to keep track. So if anyone cares and you squint real hard, maybe you'll be able to read those dice.
And if you can't, that's great.
Right.
Oh, look, you have 10 wounds left.
Oh, I believe you. I'm so trusting.
All right, well, go ahead and take your turn.
I'm gonna do that. I have to figure out what order I want to do things in, because not that I want to do much other than just charge forward, but I'm sort of in this hilly region, and I have to make sure I don't block myself off.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
I'm gonna start with the battle wagons because they're roll fast, but the Stompa is also surprisingly fast. It goes 12.
That's surprisingly fast.
Yes, but then as it takes damage, it will slow down. But
Oh, good.
the battle wagons are also 12, but they cannot charge over these hills. The Stompa can. So I'm gonna.
How much damage does this Stompa have to take before it starts to slow down?
Let's see. All right, so every 10, it jumps down a step. So it has 4 tiers.
No, okay.
Yeah. So
That's
that'll be
great.
All right. Oh, good. 1.
Yay!
So that was for here. So that'll be 13. Let's see if I can sort of wind him around this way a little bit. Like that. Alright, now you can sneak through there. That'll be fine. This other battle wagon. Ooh, there we go.
No, I don't like that. I
Oh,
don't like that at
18.
all. I'm gonna clear out this tray so we can use that.
That's smart. Planning ahead. Who does that?
The Tau.
Oh, that makes sense. I like to, especially with things like choosing an army. I like to, you don't choose the army chooses you. And people who plan ahead, they don't play orcs very much. What else do I want? All right, so my last, hey, another 18. Great. So moving on up to the east side.
Nice.
To a deluxe apartment in the sky.
That is, I mean, I don't want to criticize you or deflate your excellent reference.
Thank you.
But if that's an apartment, you better be paying real good rent, because that does not look like it has many amenities. There's no gym. There's no on-site laundromat.
There is probably a bucket
Yeah.
that you can use for a variety of things.
You don't have a roof.
I do like
It
a
does
good
have a
bucket.
roof. It does have a roof, actually.
Oh.
My battle wagons all have an ard case, which
Ooh.
does actually give them +1 toughness at the expense of not being open topped, which means all the boys inside could shoot out.
All those guns look awfully big.
They are pretty big, which is what I will be shooting you with
Nope.
at the end of this movement phase. But for now, my Big Mac. Did I roll for Big Mac? I feel like I just did. Yeah, there we
You
go.
did. You
That
got
was
a
8.
3.
Yes, so he's going to move an expeditious 8 inches.
So can I say I love the fact that you know the Orks are basically smashing through the Imperium, and they're kind of, I guess, occupied. But right now we're just two Xenos armies just hanging out, having a good old fighting time. I feel like this is a great day for both of these forces. Whoever, I mean, we're all probably gonna horribly die, and so that'll be a net good for the Imperium of Man.
Right.
So I imagine somewhere there's like an Imperial commander who's watching this whole thing from like
Just
a
like,
sat relay, and he's
"This
like,
is
yes,
great."
good,
It's
good.
doing our job for us. Can bikes go over hills, right?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Whatever. I can go around.
You mean, is there a ramp?
Well, I mean, because they're bikes. They can do wheelies. I don't know. I'm gonna say I can.
Okay,
Is that fair?
that's fine by me.
Do you want to roll off for it?
No, go for it.
Okay, because I'm gonna do that.
I don't.
Plus,
I mean, that thing's got a rocket engine.
yeah, I assume
And if we're
orcs
wrong,
can figure out.
the chat will let us know shortly.
I'm sure they will. Because I know there are rules that, like, tanks can't. But I don't know, like, bikes
Well,
can. I've ridden a bike over a hill.
your tanks can.
Well, you fly. That's not fair. Alright, Stompa. Alright, so I want to make sure, because Stompa has, like, an entire page unto itself. So I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything about how it
No,
moves.
it's you don't need to double check.
I do.
Just go with what you assume.
The only rule I see about movement is that it can fall back and continue to do stuff,
Yeah,
which is neato.
it's Titanic, so we can't.
You can't slow it down.
Oh no, the Tau can't engage this thing in close combat. That's my whole strategy.
Right.
I was gonna charge in with my tiger shark.
Come on.
Just push it up.
I did. I don't like this one.
Do you want this one?
No. Got it. Nailed it. Alright, so that is 16. Yeah, because it has moved 12. Yeah, cool. So let's go.
Man, you are much closer than I would like you to be.
Yeah, that was not a bad. But I mean, this was. Oh wait, no, I don't want to advance with a Stompa. I want to shoot with a Stompa.
No.
I do.
I mean, you could just advance and shoot. I'm sure.
If anything could, I bet the Stompa could. But I'm gonna put that right there. That's fine. That's sturdy.
If he falls over, victory for the Tau.
Sure. No one bumped the table.
Hooah!
Alright. So, Daka Jet. Jets are weird. Alright, so pivot, move. So I'm just gonna go.
Are you supersonic?
I guess, right? Yeah, supersonic.
Excellent. We'll have to pay Daft Punk for their.
Right.
No, wait, that's aerodynamic. Never mind.
Bad Religion has a song called Supersonic.
Oh, there we go. We'll have to pay Bad Religion.
So I want to make sure I don't mess this up too badly. So I want to go. If I can go up to 60, yeah. And I want to, because Daka Jets are really good at shooting at the same target.
Okay.
And they're not super strong and they're not super APE.
Right.
So I want to probably shoot at some dudes more than I do a vehicle.
Right.
So let's try to take out those broadsides with railguns.
No.
I think that is the plan. So I'm gonna move.
That's a bad plan.
That's a great plan, I think. So I'm gonna move here-ish.
All right.
And we'll see how that does me.
Yeah,
that-
you're good.
Cool. Alright. So, everything has advanced except the Stompa and the Jet. So let's do the Jet first because that's
Nope.
not as
It's not
exciting.
gonna do anything.
So
It's gonna bounce off all the broadsides.
it has 4 super shooters,
Okay.
which are each assault 3.
There you go.
Thank you. So I need 12 dice. 4, 8.
And
12.
Okay.
Right, I counted that
So
right. Yeah.
so is that all the big guns right here?
Yeah, it is. It is the 4 super shooters that it has, but then it is also has a fun ability called Daka Daka Daka. If the Jet targets the same unit with all of its super shooters, add 1 to each of those hit rolls.
Okay.
So we'll be hitting on a 4, and I'm. How many broadsides are in there?
There are 3 broadsides altogether. What's the
Okay.
range on your super shooters?
36.
Okay. Yeah, you can hit all of them.
Yeah. So I'm hitting on 4s.
That's
and
a lot of 4s.
that was pretty good.
All right.
I feel like that's probably average. Maybe, I don't know.
They are in 2 distinct units, just so you know. There's 1 missile broadside and 2 railgun broadsides.
And they're not 1 unit.
They're not 1 unit. They're 2 units.
Ooh. Do I?
Probably want to take out those rail rifle broadsides.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
gonna
'cause
cause a lot
I-
of problems.
Yeah, because I got a lot of single dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, I'll take out those railguns.
You know, if you got a lot of single dudes, my Tau could do some matchmaking. We could fix you up. Set you on
maybe.
some dates.
Maybe. I feel like the Orks, if you got on their good side, they'd be very delightful.
I'm telling you, it's a diplomatic mission, guys. It's
Diplomatic. What is your toughness?
What? That's a good question. Our toughness is 6, I believe.
Alright, because I have strength 6, so I will be wounding on 3s, if that is the case.
Let me double check real quick. Oh, our toughness is 5.
Ooh, alright, then I'm wounding on 3s. If it would be,
Wounding on
4s,
3s.
otherwise. Numbers are hard. Alright, so there we go. I have
4 wounds.
yes.
What's your AP value?
-1.
AP -1. Alright, so you've got 4 wounds. And I am saving on 3s.
Ha!
So I
Alright.
take 2 wounds, unless they do
1
more-
damage each.
Yeah, okay. So I will. One of my broadsides is hurt
Oof.
and has 2 wounds of damage.
But not yet dead.
No, they take a bit to kill.
We good?
Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
Larry came in here, pressing buttons.
We're frozen in time.
And space.
Hey! Alright, we're free.
Wham, wham, wham.
That's what space and time sounds like. Alright, so now the Stompa. This is the fun part.
No, it's not.
It is. Well, for some people. Alright, so...
All right, bring it on.
Alright, let's see. So,
We can take it.
I have a Def Cannon, a Super Gatler,
Right.
3 big shooters,
Okay.
a twin big shooter, 3 super rockets,
You're
a
making
Scorcher,
that up.
and a Mega Chopper.
That all. Now I'm gonna say I'm not in range of your mega chopper.
You'd think that. I'm just gonna throw it at you.
Can you really?
No,
does it?
no,
Oh
that-
man. 'Cause
That
if-
would be good.
If you had if you could like fire metal blades, Mega Man 2 style, that would be amazing. Also
Or-
OP.
Or how about, oh god, what was his name? From that game that I keep raving about, Unholy War. There was a guy who would fire, Mega Man 2 blades. Whatever. Oh, it's been a while. But that Unholy War, it's a great game. Alright, so,
So fire your guns at me.
yes. Alright, so the Def Cannon is good for taking out, it's good for taking out everything. What a
Yeah.
great weapon the Def Cannon is. It is range 7-2, heavy D6, strength 10, AP -4,
Ouch.
D6 damage.
Okay.
But if I'm attacking a unit with 10 or more models, this weapon's type changes to heavy 2d6.
Okay.
So, what is the... I think that plane. Might
Could be.
be... Or maybe you're, Hammerhead over here? Right? That's what that is?
That's the hammerhead. Yes.
Maybe I'll take that out.
You could shoot at either of those. Those are both really actually pretty good targets.
Yeah.
This has more guns, but the hammerhead has fewer wounds and isn't quite as tough.
How many
So-
wounds does it have?
How many wounds does which have?
The Hammerhead.
The hammerhead has 13 wounds.
Ooh, okay. Let's do... Oh man, so many choices. Alright, so let's do Yeah, because the Super Gatler is going to go on the plane, because the plane's hard to hit.
The plane is hard to hit, yes.
So, alright. We'll do the Super Gatler on the plane.
Okay.
The Def Cannon on the Hammerhead. I only have 3 Super Rockets.
Okay.
And they're like missiles, so we only get
Sure.
the 3.
You have the 3. Yeah, I have the yeah. I know the drill.
Yeah. And then I got a twin big shooter, which do I have to declare everything at once? No, right? I can, because it's all on one unit. I don't know.
Yeah. Go ahead and say what you're shooting.
Okay.
We may as well just get it out of the way.
Right. Well, because I want to. No, I probably have to declare it all at the same time.
Well, you have to declare everybody in the same unit.
Yeah.
But you can declare different units at different times.
Yes,
Right.
but that is all one unit.
Yeah.
So he has to declare everything.
Right.
Everybody
Okay.
has to go at once.
All right. So everyone has to help
That's
me
the thing
remember.
I know
all
now
of the-
because
right.
I've played a game.
Yeah, Jen played a game yesterday and she won.
So Super Gatling.
Right. Yeah. So
at the
everyone's gonna have
plane,
to help me remember this.
Def Cannon at the Hammerhead.
Def Cannon to the Hammerhead. Super Gatler on the plane.
Right.
Super Rocket on
The Battle Wagon.
my
What?
own
Who said
battle.
that?
That'll
Great
show
idea.
me. On the guy over there,
On the Riptide.
on the Riptide.
All right. How many?
I can only fire one at a time.
Okay. Cool.
And then the twin big shooter on. Oh wait, I have a big shooter. No, I have 3 big shooters and a twin big shooter. Jeez. Okay. Jeez. All right. So I don't think I can see anyone behind it. I can see that missile broadside.
Okay.
So I'm gonna unload the twin big shooter on him,
Okay.
and then I'll fire all 3 big shooters at the drones, just for simplicity's sake.
Okay.
Woof. Okay. So 3 big shooters on the drones. So we'll go just down the page.
All right.
So that is 9 shots. Because they are assault 3. Oh wait, that's 36-inch range. Am I in range?
Probably.
It'll be
You
close.
should check.
I'm gonna, and this one stinks.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, definitely. Cool. And then checking, I think that's the shortest range thing I have other than the Scorcha and the Mega Choppa. Okay, so I'm in range of everyone. So I got my 9 shots on the drones, hitting on 5s.
Okay.
Yes. I don't have anything else. Yeah, so I'm hitting on 5s.
Do it. Oh God.
Oh, jeez. All right, is
Shooting.
this?
Get
Yeah,
it
that's,
out of the way
that's
now.
on camera. Good. I just wanted to make sure everyone
Get it
could
out
see.
of the way now.
Delightful.
This is strength 5 to your toughness.
Toughness 4. You're
All right.
on 3.
3s. Hey-oh.
Wow.
There we go.
All right.
So that is 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
No AP.
No AP. All right. I gotta get 5 threes.
Yeah, that seems doable.
Oh, I get
All right.
3.
Yeah.
So 2 of those
2
drones.
down.
Also, I'm way behind on my job here. Hazel Thor, Boobular, It Be Meal,
Boobular.
Andy McPherce, Barrow Katir, and Frodic. Thank you so much for those follows.
Thank you
Welcome
very
to
much.
The Belfry.
All right, the Death Cannon on the
I'm not
Hammerhead
ignoring you, I promise.
is heavy D6. Ugh.
2 shots.
Nah, that's too early. All right, 2 shots is fine.
2 shots.
All right, this is strength 10. Oh wait, no, I'm hitting on 5s.
Okay.
Forgot the first step.
2 threes.
Hey!
Oh, dang it!
Wow.
Good rolling so far. Strength 10.
Plan roll 6s is the best plan in the game, guys.
Yeah, right?
Okay, what's the, you
Yeah, that's
are
like
wounding
Mars
on
yesterday when
threes.
we were playing.
3s.
Jeez.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right.
One
One gets
wound.
through. AP minus 4.
AP minus 4. Okay, I think I'm just taking a wound there because I don't have
A
4
wound.
up. Yeah, just 1.
More like 3 wounds.
Ouch. Okay. 3 wounds.
So much wounds.
All right. The Scorcha, it just fires into the air to look super badass.
Sure. I like that.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, very,
tracks.
very
It's very
Fury
on
Road.
brand for
Yeah.
Orks.
All right, the Super Gatler.
I feel like you probably have a boombox in there somewhere.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
better.
Ah, I don't know, my
I
What are
feel
you-
like
what
it's
are
gonna
your-
be playing In Your Eyes just
Yeah.
for.
Or like total eclipse of the heart. That is what is blaring out of that Stompa right now.
It's that intimidation factor.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm firing the Super Gatler at your big old plane guy,
Yep.
and it has heavy 2d6.
No.
All right,
that
so
could have been
that's
so much worse.
6.
Okay.
Oh, and wait, no, because... Oh, that's weird. All right, yeah, so because these are all heavy weapons, but I made the falsus, because the battle wagons specifically do not get penalized because they are mobile fortresses. And I got confused on which is which. So now the orcs remember that they're bad at shooting, and I probably cheated a little bit. Well, no, because I got at least 6.
Yeah, you had 6. It's fine.
All right.
It's too late.
That is my fault. Okay.
Remember that.
Remember the clue. All right, so I'm heavy duty 6. I'm hitting on 6s because I moved.
That's a 1.
No, it's a 4.
That's not. No hits!
All right, no hits.
Go Tiger Sharks!
I will use my ability called Psychodakablasta.
Okay.
And I will attempt to fire that weapon again.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
So with this, basically it's just like this huge like minigun. So if I can roll again to fire the weapon again, I assume. If I roll a 2+, if I roll a 2+, I can fire the weapon again. If I roll a 1, I am out of ammo and cannot fire the weapon again for the rest of the game. And then I can potentially do it a third time.
Roll a 1. Roll a...
No.
Ah!
All right. So I'm going to do that again.
All right.
And I'm hitting another 2d6 times.
Do it. That's much worse.
9.
9 is much worse than 6. 9 is 50% worse.
So I'm hitting on 6s. There we go. 1.
That's 1. Okay.
See, I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't move with my Stompa.
Except
no.
I forgot something.
Oh, you're hard to hit.
I'm hard to hit.
But 6 always hits?
No.
Is that not a thing?
That is not a thing.
1 always misses, but 6 doesn't always hit.
Yeah. I should have told you, if you wanted to fire Super Gatling at someone else, that is totally fine.
Well, no, because now we're even, because we both cheated a little.
Excellent, we both cheated.
Alright, the Super Rocket.
At the Riptide.
Alright, so I think instead I'm not gonna, now that I've remembered I've moved and how that works, I think I'm gonna save that, yeah.
I'm down with that.
And then the twin big shooters, I will fire at whatever I said I was gonna fire that
drones. No, the missile broadside.
Missile
broadside.
Alright, so that is Assault 6.
Ugh.
So this is hit. Oh wait,
we are watching the number of shots that this thing is putting out, and we're like, hey, maybe
we should get one of those.
These guys really know what the greater good is all about.
There we go. All right, so this is an assault weapon, not a heavy, so I still have 5.
Dax the Destroyer would like Matt to know. Matt, Stompa does not suffer the penalty for moving and firing heavy weapons.
There you go.
Is it because it is a Titanic weapon? Because it does not say anything on here.
That's awesome.
Right? No, because that seems like it should be the case.
There you go.
But the Battle Wagon specifically has a rule that says that it is a mobile fortress, ergo. So, but I don't know what the Titanic ability.
It's bigger and stompier, he says.
Just because, well, there's got to have some rules to back it up. But yeah, if someone can get me what the Titanic keyword does, because I think that's probably why that is, unless there is something specific about it that I'm not seeing, which is entirely possible, but I do not see any reason why it wouldn't have a heavy weapon firing penalty. But if someone can
He says it's in there, keep reading. I don't know if he's being serious or not, though, because he put a smiley face.
Let's see. Alright. It has the abilities, here we go, Explodes, Psychodakablasta, Effigy, and then...
Yeah, it's under Bigger and Stompier.
Right, Bigger and Stompier.
Stompa does not suffer the penalty for moving and shooting heavy weapons.
He was right, it is Bigger and Stompier.
Alright, yeah, so it is in there. So that's not where I would have put that ability, but thank you very much. You're right, I'm wrong.
Yay!
That's
learning has occurred.
Right. So, turns out I wasn't wrong the first time.
Man, we really need an audio file for the more you know. We
do
play that shit so much.
Like the
little rainbow.
The GIF.
So let's just assume that the rest of the attack failed.
Like, if Facebook can show animated GIFs, we should be able to show animated GIFs.
Really, though?
What am I doing? Why do I have these 2 dice in my hand?
You hit twice.
Maybe that'll be the upgrade of our
with my twin big shooter? Okay, so I have strength 5.
Alright, I am toughness 5, so you get some 4s.
4s.
Nope.
Snake Eyes!
I'll take it.
Alright, first Snake Eyes of the game.
Alright. Do you have anything else to shoot?
Everything.
I mean, I could potentially Psychoblast Daka again.
Yeah, you could do that.
But I don't think I want to.
You should do that. No, it's great. First turn. First turn. Go for broke.
Right, because if you do it a third time, you need a 5+ to fire again, and a 4- you're out of ammo. So that's not worth doing, except like as a Hail Mary. But I do have my
Or
Daka Jet,
like-
which fired already, so yes, I think I'm done.
Hail bullets.
Hail of gunfire.
Bullets. Okay. Great. I realized that I left my phone, which has the stats for this thing.
Oh
on there. So
no!
stall for time. I'll be right back.
Hey
Okay,
guys,
bro.
how's everyone doing? It's great being on camera alone. Nah, I'm fine.
No, let's make it even more awkward.
Right.
Wait. We can make it even more
Oh.
awkward.
Oh, I was gonna. In real quick. No, don't. It's. Ariel get mad. No, it's fine. All right. Hi, everyone. So, let's talk about something neat.
Oh, we have Larry now. We're in
Uh-oh.
trouble.
Uh-oh.
Dad's here.
Wait, no, there he is. Oh, no, he's just grabbing something off camera.
Oh, fine. Tease. Tease.
Oh, we have the book in the.
You're in front of camera now. You have to stay.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
What is this?
I didn't realize we had the book in the room.
Here we
Somebody
go.
make that a clip.
We get
please.
All of the books.
We get all of the
Dax
fancy
the Destroyer
books.
says, "Hi, Larry. Nice shoes."
Hello. My shoes are awesome.
I was like, he's not wearing shoes.
Ken Henderin, I could mute the music, but he can't hear the music. It's piping directly into the computer,
Yeah.
so that really wouldn't make a difference.
We
What,
don't.
oh, for me? Yeah, I don't hear nothing. I like the
They're
music,
telling me
though.
to mute the music, so it made it even more awkward for you.
Nice. Even better.
It's already maximum awkwardness.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Was there a rules emergency?
He doesn't have the,
didn't have the stats for the. I had it on my phone, but I left it out.
Well,
at my
everything's
desk.
10. Anytime you don't know the rules in your town, everything's 10s.
Perfect.
And 100 wounds.
No.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
What
And-
book? What book?
And a,
Right.
What
oh,
book?
no.
and a 20 toughness.
Well,
Perfect.
now
You'll
I'm
be
in
fine.
trouble.
Okay.
Just wait till you see the Great Gargant's rules.
Can I also
dun,
lose the rules for my
dun.
Stompa then?
I have them though. I have them in my hands.
Okay.
Okay, so first I have to do some pivoting and stuff.
That thing does not look like it would be particularly maneuverable.
It be Meal says, "Be careful, you might step on a grot."
Right?
Right?
Especially the old... I was talking about this the other day. I had the old 2nd edition Gretchen that just had like the old German Kaiser World War I with just a spike on their heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like way worse than stepping on a leg. It's like stepping on a tank.
Jeez, that thing is huge.
Isn't it
Right?
great? And it's facing that way-ish.
I believe you.
I
Okay.
feel like if you guys get to play with that, I should get to play with like the Wraith Knight or something.
So that's going to move
We
there.
get all the best toys here.
And real quick, before I forget, this guy is going to use his Nova Reactor.
That sounds
So
pleasant.
he takes a mortal wound.
Oh, good.
Ooh. Captain Peppo says he hates Tau.
Hey.
Well, you're going to get to see a whole bunch of them get blown off the table. So you came to the right place.
right.
Great.
Oh, we're not sponsored by whoever is making this can, so
Gotta
is-
keep that product placement.
this is just me
For-
making.
What?
Pop.
Glug, 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 glug,
Right.
glug.
And then I'm just gonna lean back for a minute.
Cool.
Did you see that up there? I was just looking at it. It was interesting.
Do I need to move?
For what?
For my Riptide? No, I don't, actually. I'm very happy with how things have worked out. Okay, cool. He's gonna hang out there.
I'm just rolling for fun. That was a good roll. Feeling good.
Can I...
Now, what are you thinking?
I'm trying to see if...
He's down at the camera over there.
No, the broadsides can't see over that hill, so they have
Aha!
to move. Which is
My deck could do it. Here, you can just put it on the ground. It's not
gonna go. I guess I'll just hop up here
in that little bunker.
and this thing. So
I
you can-
figured that little bunker's probably cover.
It's
and
gonna
also
be a lot
for
of-
sake of safety, I'm just gonna move this here. What do you think?
That seems fair.
Wait, no, I didn't know this was here. All right, whatever. It was here.
It's there.
Yes.
We'll know it's.
That's
That's
Bunker says, "Is that pancake actually a model? I thought it was terrain."
no. It is the Forge World Tiger Shark Fighter Bomber.
Yeah. Can we wait here? Switch the cameras for a second, because yeah, this thing really is like Like, this thing is like
it's
a
huge.
and it's huge, but it's real flat.
So
It looks like a stingray.
It is a stingray.
Is it called a stingray?
no, it is.
Should
They have a much bigger one called the manta,
Okay.
which is shaped similarly.
Wow.
But this
And
is
it's bigger.
Vitez says, I love Tau as a target.
Ah.
You and everybody else.
Wait, what was that name? Vita?
Vitez. Is S2D Vitez. But he
Oh,
says he
oh,
prefers
oh,
to go
yeah,
by
yeah, yeah.
Vitez.
Because I just, has anyone else seen that Russian pop singer where he just, like, trills his tongue? Does anyone else know what I'm talking about? It's the song...
Oh, no.
No. The song is called Seventh Element. And I think the artist is called Vitas.
I have learned one thing from Bruce Willis. It's that there are 5 elements. And the 5th element is Mia Jovovich.
Right?
I love her.
Who
She's
doesn't?
she's pretty great.
She's pretty amazing.
The Resident Evil movies would have been even more subpar if not for her.
Mortivox says, I love dropping a monolith onto Tau.
Oh no.
Oof.
Yeah.
We have not actually gotten to play with Necron yet. I really want to see how they work out in this edition. They are really cool. I didn't know too much about them before this edition dropped, so
Yeah.
I've been really digging their lore, especially since now more of them are coming awake, and I know Games Workshop is planning to do more with like Necron dynasties as sub-factions. Which I'm very curious to see what that means.
So, Mortivox, if you send us your army, we will play with it live.
Mortivox says, I like to think of them as Necron moonerings.
I don't know what that means, but I'm sure that was funny. Ha ha ha.
Wow, that dripping sarcasm there is
Yeah, Mortivox is a friend of mine. I'm allowed to
All right.
I know,
be salty at him.
So here's
Funny.
how this is going to work.
What's up?
I've got some Pathfinders who are hanging out up there. They almost certainly, but I will double check.
Are they the ones with the
They have marker lights.
marker lights?
Oh, first though, I guess I should finish my movement.
Oh, right, you're sneaky dudes.
Sneak,
Pay no attention to the sneaky dudes who are sneaking.
sneak.
I mean, it feels almost like cheating is that I can't see them behind there, and
Yeah.
I forgot they were
Cool.
there.
All
But
right.
he announced it fair and square.
So we got. That is all of the movement that I can fathom doing.
Neat.
So first, the Pathfinders are going to fire.
While you do that, I'm gonna sneak behind you and drink.
Okay. Now they did move, and these
Oh,
are
there
heavy
Matt
weapons.
goes with his moonshine again.
Right. No, it's ever
So that's
clear.
one
I'm
hit.
classy.
Whoa!
That's one marker light hit on the Stompa.
Sure.
AP
Others
Neil says
don't
you should
suit.
kamikaze the pancake into the Stompa. Go for the win. It's all for the greater good.
I mean, that's
For the greater
that's
good.
that's not far off. Don't worry, I got it. It explodes and does like I don't know 2d6 mortal wounds or something like that. So that's 2 marker light
Do
hits.
everything in a mile radius.
Yeah, basically. Hold on, because I imagine it's gonna be real relevant like next turn. So here's so if the tiger shark is reduced to 0 wounds, on a 6-up it explodes and everything within 12 inches suffers. Oh, it's only a D3 mortal wounds. But
Oh,
hey,
only
that's how I'm gonna take out.
it's only within 6 inches.
And there's
It really-
12 inches.
Oh, 12 inches.
Within
it should
12
be like
inches.
36 inches. It's something stupid.
There
It's
are
big. It's
well,
so big.
there are bigger models that have bigger exploder reactions than even that.
The
I love good
Stompa
explosion.
explodes 2d6 inches, and every unit suffers d6 mortal wounds.
Wow.
Okay, so I have hit you twice with marker lights, which means now that I get to do some cool stuff. So I think I'm going to start off with the tiger shark, which has all of the things. So I can reroll ones when I'm attacking you, and also, more importantly, I can fire seeker missiles using the unit's ballistic skill rather than hitting only on 6s.
Ooh.
So this thing has 6 seeker missiles, and we may as well use them all right now. So these
Alright.
are all going to hit, and it's just going to fire. I guess I have to declare everything all at once. So that's 6 seeker missiles at the Stompa. We will fire its. What was the toughness on this thing?
8.
8?
8.
Oh boy. Okay.
I think I somewhat fixed the tape measure. At least a little.
Did you? That's delightful.
It was a little bent. The little thing at the end was a little bent,
Yeah.
and hopefully that'll help.
It was sticking on me yesterday.
Yeah. Oh no, this is like the worst tape measure. Sorry, Sharp.
Get-
we will
mend your ways,
Right.
Sharp.
we will fire all 6 seeker missiles
Wait,
at this
like
guy.
the TV company, right?
What?
That's weird that they would make tape measures. It's a weird
You
thing.
can borrow mine.
Oh, 2 tape measures. I'm gonna measure
Dual wield.
how big this tape measure is.
We have
This tape measure is 2.5 inches.
how tough are these guys?
What guys? The knobs
The
on bikes?
Bikes.
Knobs on bikes are toughness 5.
Okay, we'll fire our 2. We'll fire 1 volley from our Sky Spear missile rack at those guys.
Okay.
And actually, no. We'll fire both volleys at this guy. We'll fire 2 volleys. We'll fire both of our missile pods at these guys, though.
Sure.
We will also.
Look at this guy with all of his weapons.
We will also fire the ion cannons.
What unit needs this many weapons? This is
at
getting
the
ridiculous.
Stompa. And I think that's all of the guns that I've got.
Okay. I
That's
wasn't
it.
really listening, so I hope you're not cheating.
I'm not. It's
I
gonna be a
believe
lot
you.
of things. Okay, so let's start with the seeker missiles first.
Sure.
Because these only happen once and then they're gone.
All misses.
All hits,
Even 2s?
even 2s.
No.
Because I'm ballistic skill 2 right now.
No.
Tower,
Tower, good at shooting.
You just take 6 mortal wounds.
What? Why? I don't
A
say.
unit hit by this weapon suffers a mortal wound.
What?
So you take 6 wounds.
What? No.
Wow.
I save.
No.
I get to
mortal
save.
wounds.
Hold
Mortal
on.
wounds.
I
They're mortal wounds. A unit hit by a seeker missile
Don't I
just
get
takes a
to?
mortal
Don't I
wound.
get to save?
Not against mortal wounds.
That's
Not
dumb.
even invulnerable saves protect against mortal wounds.
Hold on. I want to cheat somehow.
Okay, you can try.
There's got to be something. I mean, 6 is not a big deal, but because I have a custom force field,
Doesn't gonna do
it
it.
doesn't do
Not
it.
doing it.
All right, that's fine because I'm gonna repair those wounds.
Good.
So I'm down to 34.
And then I'm shooting at you. I've got 6 shots from my ion cannons at you.
Sure.
These are less exciting, but we'll still probably
Just like
hit you.
everything the Tau do. Am I right?
Wow.
Hey.
And I reroll. So that's 6 hits.
Oh.
Okay. So that's what's your toughness
On the Stompa?
on the Stompa? You're 8, right?
8.
I'm wounding on 5s.
Cool.
That's 2.
All right.
So that's
Captain Beppo says if Matt had some boys, this might actually swing in his favor.
That's 2. And it's
Well,
AP.
this is all about just big, crazy vehicles, at least for right now. The Stompa's up and going, and that's 80% of my armor.
That's 2.
Berica29, thank you for that follow.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Belfry.
Thank
AP
you.
minus 2.
All right. So it's 5 either way.
One of us.
Ha! All right.
All right, that's 2 damage each. So there's 4 more for you.
All right. Down to 30.
All right, then I have 2 volleys of Sky Spear missiles. They are each a heavy D6.
All
So that's 10 shots altogether. But also, these are even less strong, so it'll be the same kind of deal. Basically, I am on plan roll 6s.
Right.
So that's 10 shots. Rerolling 1s. There we go.
Ish.
All right, 10 hits.
This plane thing sucks.
I need 10 5s. I'll take it.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
That's 5 wounds. 5 wounds, AP minus 2.
Alright, so 5's either way.
Yeah.
Oof. Alright, so 3.
So 3, so that's 6 damage altogether.
Ugh, down to 24. Getting beat up. This
Uh.
might end quicker than we thought.
That's them. That's it. That's all. Oh, and then the missile pods at your jerks on the motorcycles.
Knobs.
That's what I said. So I've got 2 missile pods. which is 4 shots. I wish they were more, but they're not. So, but 4 hits. What's their toughness? Was
5.
okay, cool. Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds.
All right. They are not in the custom force field.
Okay.
Any AP?
Yes. AP -1.
All right. So 5s. All right. 2, and they just 1 damage.
They are D3 damage. So the
Ugh.
first is 1 damage. The second is 1 damage.
Snake eyes.
Woo!
Cool. So Knobs have 3 wounds, which is great. He survives.
Great job. Now that's 3 units down. How many more can I do? Okay. So now we'll put this guy away.
Isendar says, dude, where's my Stompa?
It's right there.
So right here.
It's right.
No, as in like, dude,
Yeah.
where's my car? But
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
where's
No,
my
no, it's right
It's
here.
right here. We found it.
Although, admittedly, the movie also should have gone that way, because if you recall, it was just parked across the street behind a mail truck or something.
Okay. So I took a mortal wound over here, but I
Yeah, I
did
remember
that for
that
a
movie.
reason.
I never watched that movie.
You're definitely
It
within
was-
range.
I remember it. I never
Surprisingly
watched it.
fun.
All
Like, it
right.
was stupid, but it was fun.
Alright.
So
That
I
was
was
an
also
Ashton Kutcher, right?
14, yeah, and Sean William Scott.
have a heavy
Or
D6
however old.
shots issue. So that's 4 shots. I'll
Ugh.
take it.
This is also at the Stompa.
Yes. This is
Okay.
also at the Stompa. This is much less accurate shooting, though. So I have 4 shots. I need 4s, but I can reroll 1s. And that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Whoa!
Victory!
jeez. Uh-oh.
Okay, so that's 4 hits. Strength 9, so I will be wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
4 wounds. AP -3.
Alright, so I'll take my 5.
There you go.
Uh-oh. This is not good. Yeah! Alright.
All right.
2.
So that's 6 more damage.
Eesh. I am at 18.
Frontline Gaming, thank you so much for that host.
Thank you very much.
Woo! Thank you.
Where's the 8? There we go. Yeah, this this
You're
might
good
end
here,
pretty
right?
fast. Yeah,
Okay.
1 damage.
And then this guy is
or is
here.
it 1 or 3? It might be 3.
It's great. If you end really early, you're just gonna have to stand awkwardly in front of the camera
Right.
for 2 hours.
All right, so it does. So it does repair D3, which is nice.
Okay, cool. That is very nice. I also have
Still
2.
not enough though.
These fusion blasters are shooting at your docket jet. He's got 2 of them. So that's 2 shots.
Okay.
Dagajet.
No.
No.
Aww.
It worked.
Yeah,
It worked.
right. Yeah, I was talking to Jen, but yeah, I'll take it.
I thought that was pretty good.
It's a bad pun. Don't make fun of my units.
Okay. Now the question is, I think the smart thing to do is to shoot the biggest guns I have at your Stompa.
No.
So the broadsides are now going to fire at the Stompa.
Thank you, It Be Meal. I appreciate you. I appreciate you appreciating my bad puns. Thank you for the encouragement.
Now these guys have 2
Apocalypse
heavy...
448, thank you so much for that host.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
So these guys have 2 heavy rail rifles, which are heavy too, but they have a support system which allows them to ignore the penalty for moving and shooting. So that's 4 shots from these guys. I still need 4s to hit because for all that the Tau are all about firepower, they are not the best shots. But that's still
Not bad.
1. Nope, that's still 2 hits.
Cool.
Strength 8. So I am wounding you on 4s. And
All right.
but I made a roll of 6+,
Oh, no.
so you take a mortal wound in addition to the normal damage.
Yeah.
So there's 1 mortal wound
All right.
for
So,
you.
so I'll take the 1 mortal wound now, and then what's the AP on this?
The AP is -4. So
Oh, fine.
Oof.
I will take my invulnerable save.
so
Yeah.
that's
how much damage is this
does
gonna
a
do?
D6.
Oof.
You might.
Yeah.
Time.
I'll,
I mean,
I'm looking for a fun. No, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Command points. Cough,
No.
cough, cough.
Yeah, no, they're dumb.
I'm gonna spend a command point though.
All right, fine.
I'm going home.
Command points are dumb, and I hate them.
Mars, we didn't even talk about our command points yesterday.
No, we didn't get there.
We did not do. I just
So there's-
realized we
there's
did
some
not
more
do
damage
that.
for
There were
you.
a couple
There
times
it
it would have
is.
been really
I
easy.
think I've only used them once.
And I
Command
guess
points. Yeah, they're dumb and I hate them.
we'll see if this
It
works.
gives you that hope, and then it just takes it away.
We'll
Takes
see
it
if this works.
I did fail every single. What was it? There was something that Jane Zer has, and I failed it every time. Oh, she has a thing where she's super scary, and she scares the opposing troop into not being able to use their weapon. And
just
so
doesn't
at the
work.
beginning of every fight phase, you get to point at a dude and be like, "You're not gonna use your weapon this turn."
Right.
And it's on a
never
3,
triggered.
It's like on a 3-up. I rolled a
Not
1
even once.
every single
no.
time. Every single time.
So I don't know if I'm testing out a theory. We're firing all of our smart missiles at you as well. Actually, they
Sure.
also do the players.
Wow. What did they hit on?
They hit on 4s. Everything. These
All
guys
right.
all
That's
hit on
pretty good.
4s. So that's pretty good. And there's 1/1 in there. That
Do
I
you get to re-roll ones or anything?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Only against a Stompa though. Oh, I'll take it.
There you
Yeah.
go.
All right, so that's 4, 6,
That was a
9
delightful
hits.
face
However, I'm strength 5, so
Okay.
I'm wounding you on 5s, and I'm AP 0.
Okay.
So
4.
4 wounds.
All right.
Alright.
Did the 6s do anything shiny?
Nah, nothing fancy.
Boo.
And these will
Alright.
all only do 1 damage each.
Alright. I'm looking for a 3+.
Man, blowing up that Razorback was nuts.
Alright. So 3 more
3
damage.
more damage.
Alright, I'm at 8.
Ugh.
Jeez.
You've taken 8 or you have 8 left?
I have 8 left.
Well, I'll try
Wow.
and fix that. My hammerhead shoots at
Oh
your.
my god.
Jeez.
My hammerhead will shoot at your
Yeah,
guy.
don't charge Tau.
I
Lesson
only got
learned.
1 shot though. I hit.
Sure.
It's strength 10. So I wound you.
Yeah.
It's AP minus 4, so you need
Alright,
that
I'll
5.
take my 5. Nope.
Alright. But you only take 2.
Alright, I'm down to 6.
You got this. Also, everything else you have comes back.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Forever.
still.
I mean, you have to charge into that.
Yay.
Okay. Who do I have left?
Not looking great.
That broadside. And he probably should try and kill that Stompa. It's gonna be so bad when those bikes come. But you know what? Stompa's gotta die. I've got you so close. I feel like if I don't, it's just gonna get worse.
Yeah, leaving a Stompa alive is usually not great for everyone involved.
So
Even other orcs, because orcs will fight other orcs.
ooh. Oh no, I definitely have range. Okay. So this guy has a high yield missile pod. So that's 4. That is 8 shots here. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. That is 5 hits.
Sure.
I need 5s to wound you. 3 wounds. AP minus 1.
So 4+.
You got this. You don't got
Nope.
this. Alright. These each do a D3.
This is gonna
This
do
is
it.
gonna be it.
Yeah.
1,
Yeah.
2, 5.
Yeah. I'm at 1.
And then all of the smart missiles.
Jesus.
Nope.
Cool.
Alright. 3 hits. Needing 5s. 1 wound.
Oh man.
There's no AP.
Alright, no AP.
Can you
Alright,
roll
so
a
I'm taking
4
my
up?
3
Oh, a
plus.
3 up. Can
Three.
you roll a 3 up?
You got it.
Hey!
Yeah!
Finally.
Okay.
One save, finally.
Well, that's
Jeez.
great.
Was this all the first turn?
Yeah.
This was Tau first. This is the bottom of first right now.
I'm amazed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Tau guns are
They
frightening.
shoot a lot. They
are
shoot a
really
lot.
shooty.
Okay.
But if I can get
if you get there,
if I get there, they're dead.
no fun.
Like they're all dead.
Yeah.
You gotta get there first, though, Boo.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, his Stompa, I was hoping would explode and take out everyone that's close to it, but
It
that's
will
not
once it's
happening.
on your side of the board.
Well,
It's not gonna get there. There's 0 chance it gets
it
there.
won't get there, but it's also not blowing up this turn. That's me.
Okay.
I don't have any morale to make. Oh wait, I do. over there.
Oh yeah, you lost a bunch of
Which we
drones.
should have done last time, but they're fine. So, okay.
It's fine.
We're good.
Uh,
Everything's A-okay.
Huh. So,
Now.
yeah, my thought process, like, my Stompa's dead.
Yeah.
It would actually be smarter to retreat it so when it explodes, it doesn't threaten everything else.
Ah.
Alternatively, if I charge everything up, they will probably be out of range, and then I won't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, alright, we'll do that. We're going to move everything up. We are not going to advance because I need to get some gunfire in. Even though, well, no, orcs suck at shooting. Alright, yeah, let's... Eesh. Nice. Man. Alright, well, let's see. What is...
That's much too far.
Uh...
Yeah, I have a feeling that tiger shark is getting charged.
Well, it's a flyer. I can't charge it with a truck.
Oh.
I mean, I can try, but I mean, as much as orcs would love to be able to just fly their trucks into the sky, I don't think they've quite
Look,
reached that level of
the
technology.
Tau
yet.
don't understand how fighting how the fight or charge phase works. You have to understand.
All right, but my knobs on bikes do go 14, so I'm pretty sure they can charge this turn, which is great. Because assuming, like we said, all right, so we said that they can go up on hills.
Yeah, they can definitely.
So that's
If they can't ramp over that, what is even the point of having a bike?
all right. So they can get up to here, which they're gonna do,
Ooh, that's bad times.
and then they'll at least be able to charge,
Yeah.
which is great. And
That's-
this guy,
that's
there
that
we
times.
go. He was angled funny. There we go. And they'll get into their formation like they do. There we go. Perfect.
I have a feeling that is
Now I'm
actually
imagining them
perfect.
dancing to Beyonce
Which
Why?
song?
because they're getting in formation.
I
Ah.
don't know Beyonce that much.
It's
These-
Sorry,
Lemonade,
everyone.
Lemonade is
Yeah.
a seminal work.
I've been listening to and enjoying all of the new Kesha singles that have come out.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Prayer and Woman are delightful, and if you haven't heard them, check them out. They're great. As
What ab-
is everything Kesha does.
What about your
MIHO.
um,
Battle wagons, yeah,
Battle.
they're 12,
oh,
and I think they don't need, because they can try. And battle wagons are actually really good in melee combat, as
nope.
are most orc units.
Are they?
Yeah, they'll just run you over with this thing.
Yeah, that's fair. Def Rolla,
Yeah.
you can count on the.
Roll up, boop, boop.
But I don't think they can. Oh wait, no. So if, because I can, like, because this isn't here. Like, I can move my guy here, right? Is that a thing?
You know, this is the first time I've ever used a flyer. in
Can
game.
can ground units move under flyers? I would assume.
I mean, I don't
so.
see why not.
I know you.
The base is just to hold
Right.
it there. It's not like actually taking
And
up
also,
space on the
if
ground.
nothing else, it doesn't matter because it is. Well, no, I guess because you can't move within 1 inch of an enemy unit. So if I can move right here, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
But if you're not allowed to move within 1 inch of a flyer,
Oh,
let me know.
that's an interesting.
Yeah, we're figuring this
How
one
do you
out.
make
Yeah.
that distinction? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
This
know.
is the first time I've ever used like an
And
actual.
I'm gonna slink over here if you don't mind.
Can you melee flyers? I think that would answer that.
Only if
flyers
units
can
have
melee
fly.
flyers.
Only flyers.
Yes.
It can't charge.
Then I would say that the base should be a safe zone,
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, that seems fair to me.
right? That's
I mean,
logical.
as long as I can move the base later, because it has to move, otherwise it explodes.
Yeah, I would say it's just like they're just not engaged at all.
Yeah.
Do I want to advance? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, you can melee a flyer if it's in hover mode.
Yes, this is
Oh,
decided. This doesn't have a hover mode and isn't in.
So
yeah.
then, yeah, no, can't do it.
Alright, if I advance my battle wagon,
Look at me doing things, knowing
Woo.
what the hell's going on over there.
It's like
Excited.
you're learning or something.
I know, I'm so
reach.
excited.
So potentially I could.
One day I'll be a real
fire-
girl.
No, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna. Wait, do they have?
Nope.
Abilities.
Nope.
They don't.
They don't have any abilities. Oh no.
No abilities
They're just
whatsoever.
really pretty.
They can't even. That doesn't even drive.
They're
There's
just
no,
they're just terrain.
There's no engine in it. There's no.
Oh, let me dock a
This,
jet.
this guy is up here, just so you know.
Yes. So he was here.
Yeah, I can hold him in place for you if you want.
I might actually just run my plane into your plane.
That's mean. This is not bumper cars, Matt.
Can yours
this model
charge?
cannot charge.
Okay.
It can only be charged.
Right.
And can only attack or be attacked in the. All right.
Hilariously, that means I have one model on this. No, I have several models on this table that can charge you. Oh my god.
But can only be charged by. Can only attack or be attacked in the fight phase by units that can fly.
New goal. My drone squad is charging this Daka jet, no matter like at all cost. Forget the objectives. Forget winning the game. I am engaging this thing in melee combat.
All right.
You're gonna explode.
All right. So I'm gonna just move
Wow.
here-ish.
Okay, I just got the most hilarious email.
Uh-oh.
The Roller Derby League just sent out a poll asking about copyright infringement and how the league would like to handle instances when like another league is using the same name somewhere, things like that. And it's like tell us the severity with which you would like us to respond to such a thing. One answer is like do nothing. Then there's light touch, moderate action, firm request, and then my favorite is the Taylor Swift enforcement. Send a formal cease and desist to stop using our name immediately. That's delightful. The official business requiring official votes has the Taylor Swift enforcement on it.
The Taylor Swift.
It's just great. It's great.
And then I am going to advance. I did this a little out of order, but I wanted to get the Daka jet because it was.
Yeah.
I'm advancing this guy, and he got a 6.
Oh, that's not good.
Isidar says Daka some fools.
Yeah.
And by fools, I meant Tau.
I'm
And by
trying.
Daka,
Oh,
I
no,
meant
not
roll
me.
better, Matt.
Yeah, no, this has not been
Hey, to be fair, he rolled exceptionally well that first turn of shooting.
He did. He really did. There were lots of 6s and 5s. It was delightful.
right in there. Perfect. They're fighting to get through that choke point there. And that is
Great.
everything. And I think I do not want to advance.
I
the
like that
Stompa.
the
Are you
Stompa is just on Hawk Hill right now.
Yeah,
He's just chilling.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to move because he doesn't need to move.
Ooh, we need another option, Blood and Fire, apparently.
What?
Ooh.
According to Mortabox.
I don't get it.
Okay.
What is that?
We're talking about if we wanted to institute the bits for rerolls rule today.
Oh,
In chat.
I vote yes, and it's only 1 bit to help me reroll.
No.
Wow, crazy.
It's
What
a
a
Stompa.
bargain!
It's a Stompa. It matters more. It should be It should be 100 bits instead of 50.
It has 1 wound left. It is too late for that. But yeah, I don't see any reason to advance because if I do,
100 bits to give it a wound back.
yeah, that'd be fine. Can I donate bits? I would
No.
donate
No.
$100 to win this game.
But for people that work for the company, there's inflation, so it's 1,000 bits
I might still for 1 wound.
for 1 wound.
I mean, you can just give it. I mean, you can
no.
just give it to me. I'm fine.
That's just not going to
Look,
get him to work
I'll
here
throw
anymore.
the
He's
game.
just gonna throw it.
I'll throw the game and then go get some enchiladas.
Well,
or
no, it
something.
works for you too. People can give you bits to give you wounds back. This goes both ways. This
Right.
is not
Excellent.
a one-sided street.
Alright, so what has not advanced?
The mech boy.
Right, he's back
Big
there. He's
Mac?
gonna do his thing. A
Wait,
Big Mac. He is a
He's
Big
a
Mac.
big mech. He's a big mech boy.
Yes.
Are your crabs still on?
No, they're in the battle.
They're
Yeah.
hanging out there.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, if you guys can see these grots back here, they are inside the battle range.
Actually
They're gonna-
inside the battle
They're gonna
wagons.
pop out and die immediately, like grots do.
Unless they get off a charge, in which case
Yeah.
they might not.
Right?
Like
I would love to
don't
see
know.
a bunch of grots like take over like a broadside or something.
We have a picture of that. We have a picture of a like squad of grots taking down
For real?
a riptide,
Oh, that's delightful.
which is actually not all that
Yeah, it could happen.
out of the realm. It could. It's likely to.
So who has not advanced?
The big man
I think.
with
Well, no, like
special
literally
sauce?
advanced. Like I think
Oh.
all the knobs only moved, and I think the tanks all advanced.
Yes.
Did this one advance? I think this one did not advance.
You didn't roll any dice for it. I'm just said he's going to move over there.
Yes. Okay. So I have those knobs, that battle wagon, and the Stompa to
Cool.
fire with.
Excellent.
They want to know if Matt rolled his D3, rolled to get his D3 wounds back on.
That's
the
what this
Stompa.
is right
That's
here.
what he's
Oh,
doing that
sorry,
right now.
sorry.
No, it's okay. No, and thank you for reminding me
No,
because
it's
I
good.
am incredibly forgetful.
It's
And
a lot.
I'm
It's a
going
lot.
to roll a 39 on this D3.
I
Just
believe
you
you.
watch.
It's gonna happen.
That's
All
a
right,
3.
so I get
I mean,
three.
that's as good as it gets.
Yeah. All right. so
With-
I get.
with,
you know what? I will spend my Grot Orderly to make it 5,
Okay.
or
so
to up to 5.
what does that do?
I get to add 1 to the roll.
Oh, cool.
So it is a once per game ability. I am 95% sure.
Is he
Once per game, a Grot Oiler can assist its master in making repairs. When it does so, the vehicle the mech is repairing gains 1 additional wound.
Excellent. I mean, this is as good a time as any.
Oh, no. Okay, yes.
Cool. But he doesn't like die or anything.
No,
It's
no,
not
he
like, oh, you're spending a grot, get in there.
Right. Which is
Blood
how
swish, blah.
it used to be, I think.
Well, that's very
As I-
nice.
as I recall.
I am glad to see that grots are getting the respect they deserve in this
No.
edition.
Nope,
Uh,
they're dumb. Alright, so let's get in there with a battle wagon.
or not.
Yeah, no, I think yes. So, this is getting real. Oh, this here.
Yeah. Now, if you shoot at it, you will be at -1 to hit it because it is not the closest.
Yeah.
unit.
No.
The closest
I'm
unit
gonna
being the-
run those guys over.
Oh.
I'm gonna shoot at them and then run them over.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot these were back here, as I've mentioned several times. But first, I'm gonna shoot at them.
No.
All right, so
No.
so I got, what is it? They are equipped with, how many big shooters do they have? They have 2 big shooters and the cannon. So I'm gonna fire a frag. I don't know what to call it because it's frag and shell, so I can't say a frag shell,
Let me see.
right? Because look, I got cannon, frag, and shell.
So
So I wanna call
you
it like
either
A
you,
frag
which-
missile, but it's not a missile either. It's just
You're
a frag.
fi-
I'm firing a frag.
You're firing a frag round.
Frag round? Alright, yeah, that's good. Okay. At the... What do the sneaky dudes do?
They are
They
stealth
sneak.
suits. They have you're at -1 to hit them.
Right.
They are they have burst cannon and one of them has a fusion blaster. One of them has a marker light. And,
I don't know what most of those words are.
One of
Alright, I'm gonna shoot at your drones instead.
them- Okay.
Because they seem easier to hit, and I'm not good at shooting. So I'm
Don't
gonna
say
fire...
that. Your mom thinks you're pretty.
Thank you. Alright, so I got my 2 big shooters.
Just you wait.
And
These drones
my
are gonna win me
frag-
this game.
I have 2 frag shots.
Okay.
So I'm hitting on 5s.
Okay.
Uh,
That's a lot of hits.
yeah, that's
5
pretty
hits.
good.
It's 5 hits. It's
5
really
hits
good.
and 3 ones. All
Pretty
right.
good.
So red is all right. So what's your toughness?
Toughness 4.
All right. So red is wounding on 3s and green is wounding on 4s.
Okay.
Cool. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds. All right.
AP 0.
AP's. I can do this. I believe in my. Yes! Invincible drones.
Nicely done.
Gun drones are, I think, my favorite unit in the Tau army because they cost the same number of. I mean, they're when using power rating, they're cheaper than fire warriors. They are worse shots, but they come. Each of them comes with 4 shots. So gun drones are the best drones, especially since they
pretty good.
FAQ'd shield drones so that they can't save anyone anymore. They can just save themselves.
So what do I want to shoot next? I'm going to, I think, advance the broadside or charge the
Charge the
broadside.
broadsides?
So I think I'm going to then shoot.
You should shoot them.
Potentially.
Do it.
I mean,
Or
or
I
shoot
also,
it.
those drones are so annoying.
they are.
No, yeah, let's take those out. All right, so I'm going to fire. All of my war bites are going to fire at the broadsides. Each bike has 2 DACA guns, and each DACA gun is assault 3.
Which broadsides? There are 2 units. remember.
the rail guns.
Okay, yeah, I figured that's
Yeah.
a smart choice.
So that's 1 bike.
8B Meal says gun drones make good orc hoverboards.
It's true. Oh my god. Oh,
Do
how
that.
cool would that be?
That'd be
You could
rad.
you could have like a whole army that's just like converted up to have.
If only we could get along.
Well, I'm
just all of you join the Inari side of things, then you can hang out.
No.
You know,
No.
Wow, that's rude.
As long as
That's
everyone
rude.
else is willing to work for the greater good, and I don't know what a greater good is than a radical orc surfing on a drone,
That's super rad.
riding into battle, shooting everyone. Look, let's just team up and take out all of those Imperial scum. I mean, Imperial friends, who we like and would never fight.
So I'm hitting on 5s like I do.
Like you do. That's a lot of hits.
That's not a bad amount of hits. I wish I hit on 4s.
It is
though.
an average number of hits. That would be a great number if you had 4, though.
Yeah, but guns are boring.
Ricky Hill UK, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Belfry.
What is your toughness?
Man, my struggle is real right now. I started streaming on my Twitch channel again this week, and every time I got a new follower, it
Toughness
took
5.
everything in me
Okay.
to not say welcome to the Belfry because I'm so used to it now.
So that's
3.
3? Alright.
AP 0.
AP 0. Okay. Do I have cover from you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in the bunker, if nothing else.
Maybe? Yep, we're fine.
Of course you're fine. Okay, so, Stompa. Alright,
It's sad.
yeah, but...
I do actually have to, like, kill it, though. That's the thing. I actually have to kill it. And it's
Right.
at 5 wounds, so it's probably...
It is not long for this world. But in the meantime, I think... How many wounds does your plane have?
Plane has 18 wounds. You definitely want to kill that thing, because it is a significant chunk of my,
Yeah,
like,
I think I
awesome
want to unload
firepower.
just literally everything onto
Yeah,
it.
that seems fair. And you may as well, like, otherwise you're not going to get to...
I know. Alright. It just... Because I don't want it to be overkill.
Right.
And I have to declare
Well,
it all at once.
So
Oh, man.
I will tell you now.
Yeah.
Toughness 8. I am hard to hit,
Right.
but I don't think that I think at this point, I don't know, does your ballistic skill go down as you take?
No. No.
Oh,
Oh, hey, today is Bastille Day.
it is.
I like that band.
There's a band
Wow.
called Bastille Day. So I'm toughness 8. I have
Chat, what do you think? Should I just unload the entire Stompa artillery into that plane?
Yes,
I think so.
yeah,
Yes.
that seems fair.
do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
If nothing else, it feels real orky. Alright, let's do it.
I mean, if it were up to me, you'd also be hitting me with that Big Mac chopper.
Right. I feel like the Stompa should be able to get melee with the plane.
I agree with that. But
maybe,
I mean,
maybe that's what Titanic does. We still don't know.
or bigger and stuff. Anyway, roll those dice.
Yeah, so I have 3 big shooters,
Okay.
which is 9.
Okay.
I guess we'll do this in volleys, even though doing it all at once would be super fun.
Yeah.
Alright, hitting on 5s.
Is that taking into account the -1?
No, hitting on 6s.
That's why it's a good idea to shoot
Yeah.
like everything.
Alright,
What's your strength?
5.
Okay, your toughness 8.
Some 5s. Alright,
Alright, there's
1.
one.
AP 0.
AP 0. I get a 3 up? I can.
Of course. Alright, Def Cannon.
This is the bad one.
There's a couple bad ones.
Yeah, this is one of the bad ones.
Alright, heavy D6. Alright, 3. Yeah, 3 is fine. Alright, I am hitting on 6s, because they're hard to hit. Ay.
You get command points. I mean,
Yeah.
you're fishing for it, but...
Yeah. It's not gonna work, but I'll do it. Alright, command point.
Oh!
Command points are dumb and I hate them. It's fine. Alright, I spent 1 command point.
Alright.
I
I just wish we didn't
Did you
have
spend
to
a
wait.
command point?
I did.
In the first
In
round.
the first
okay,
round. I spent
okay.
it on that reroll number of
Oh,
shots.
that's right.
And
Okay.
it went from a 1 to a 6. That was the best.
Alright, I'm gonna Super Gatler.
Alright.
Alright. Ooh. Not great. But I'll get to do this again.
You will. I mean, there's literally no reason not to.
Right. Okay, so 3 is fine for now.
3 is fine.
6s.
There's
1. I am strength 7, so I'm 5s.
5s.
Alright.
Wounds.
AP -2.
Ooh, that's a failure.
Alright, cool. 1 damage. Yay, got a damage in.
You did it.
Yeah.
Victory!
It only
Now
has
the
one,
Orks
it
go
only
home.
has 1 wound.
Oh, you
right?
heard him say victory. Game's over.
Yeah, game's
Everybody
over,
go
guys.
home.
That was it. He put 1 point of damage
That
on
was
the tiger shark.
that was my objective. That was 20 points of objective.
So you should just increase the score
Yeah,
to
just
reflect
20,
that.
I'm
20
into
to
it.
0. Alright, so I'm going to Psychodactyl
We're on turn 2 now.
This is the
We
top.
are.
Oh, it's 0-0.
It's 0-0.
Guys, mend your ways. Get it together.
I did my
I need
best.
to see points.
Ugh, command point.
There are big shooty things.
Yep.
This is
These things-
Psychodactyl, and I will be command pointing this as well.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
That was another one. I mean,
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have laughed and it would have been amazing.
Oh man, I might have just given up at that point. Just be like, you know what? I'll be back in
give up.
2 hours
Never
for
surrender.
D&D. All right.
Mars and I'll just have to play another game.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right, so I'm going to I'm going to Super Blast it again. Better with
Super Blast
7.
is a song by Blur.
Wow.
No, it's not. It's Super Shoppa, but you know.
Dax the
always makes me
Destroyer
think of
just
it.
donated 50 points,
What?
50 bits for the Stompa, but we already said that it was going to be 100 points for rerolls.
That's
Stompa.
so unfair. I
So
don't-
just donate 50 more, you'll be fine. Oh, and we got 1 bit from Isendar for Pity Wound.
Yeah!
I hate these pity bits. All right, hitting
I
on
kind of love
sixes.
them. I kind of really love them.
That's...
Oh, Dax donated it. You can
Yeah?
reroll.
All right, what do I want to reroll?
Well, you can get that command point back.
No, I'm gonna spend it on my Psychodactyl for the 3rd time because I'm gonna need it.
Okay.
So no hits on that one.
Okay.
Great. And then Psychodactyl, I need a 5+.
Fingers
You
crossed.
can do it.
I'm actually rooting for you at this point. Nope.
All right, I'm
Reroll.
using my Dax point. Thank you, Dax.
Thank you, Dax.
Dax is the
Hey!
What? Look at that! Look at, do you
All
see what
right.
you've done?
Thank you, Dax. That was very useful.
This is why we can't have nice things. Keep it up.
No, this is why we can have nice things.
Right, 'cause people
Because
keep
of-
donating
It's
bits.
because of people like you, the
The
viewers
bits,
at home.
they tie us together, and we love you all.
We're
Alright.
like public
6.
radio in that all of this is made possible by
By
viewers
Viewers
like
by
you.
viewers.
Oh.
Isendar says command points are awesome and I love them.
No, they're the worst and I hate them. Alright,
Alright.
so I'm getting in there with my 6 shots.
Nope.
Need a 6.
Sixes.
9.
Well, you know,
Great.
that happens.
Jeez, alright.
That's why you chose to shoot all of their weapons at
Yep,
this guy, though. 'cause you
I'm
need to
running
get-
out of weapons.
Uh-oh.
Alright,
Wow.
Super Rocket.
And random side note that has nothing to do with Warhammer whatsoever. Alfred Angelo just went out of business.
I don't know what
Who's
that is.
Alfred Angelo?
They're the other big bridal chain than David's Bridal. And they just like
Ah.
all of a sudden went out of business and are refusing to give people their money back and telling people that they gotta call their attorneys. Nuts.
So a bridal store went out of business.
A
That's
big bridal chain, like a national chain that
That's
has
a-
stores
I think
all
he's
over
making
the
a pun.
place.
Hold on.
That's a tough thing to get saddled with.
Uh,
You want me to rein that in? Was I horsing around too much?
boo.
Alright,
Because it's a bridal.
Dax says, ha ha ha
Right,
ha ha
yeah,
ha.
yeah, I got it
Selling my
now.
soul to chaos pays off again.
Thank you. Alright, I'm getting in there with my Super Rocket, which is heavy D3.
Okay.
Dax says he got most of the bits by taking surveys, so it's all good. And
Can you do
Isendar
that?
has donated yet another bit for a pity joke.
Excellent.
Alright,
I
need
take it. I
I need
take it.
6s. Great.
Well,
Cool. So good.
hey, if you live to the next turn, you still got 2 more of those.
Yeah, but I won't, so that's fine.
I mean, if I
Alright.
have anything at all to say, you won't know. But
Alright, that's everything from the Stompa. See that? Man. And here I was thinking that was overkill, and I didn't I did 1 wound with the entire Stompa fire and everything.
That happened to me so much yesterday.
Alright.
no, your knobs shot. That one shot. You
yes.
still got these 2 guys.
They advanced.
Can they not advance in? Oh,
Yeah,
they
no.
have heavy weapons. Not
Yeah. Well, no, that even if you advance, you
If you advance, you can still fire assault weapons.
really.
Yeah, you just take a -1 penalty.
Hen thing, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the
Yeah,
Belfry.
so if you've got weapons that are assault on those battle wagons, you should shoot
I
them at
thought
me.
you just couldn't.
No, that's what assault weapons are for. Is you assault with them, so you
Yeah.
advance up and you fire them. That's why like pulse carbines are amazing because you can advance.
I wonder how
and
long.
shoot.
I wonder how many times I have not fired because I was like, no, I advanced. I can't do anything.
At least once.
At least a bunch of times.
I am correct.
Alright, so each one has 2. But I don't know, I fired the stupid plane again.
Yeah, you could also shoot it. Yeah, it's probably actually your best best bet.
That dumb plane. See, I think at this point, I'm
Try to
just
mix
giving
it.
up on taking that plane out. I think it is a waste of my time.
Then that guy's a good target. The broadsides are good targets.
Yeah, let's go after the broadsides.
That seems like a good plan. You've already put some wounds on them, so.
Yeah, alright, so I have 2 big shooters on each battle wagon.
Alright.
So this is battle wagon 1, hitting on 5s.
Yep.
So 1,
Okay.
and I am strength 5 to your toughness.
Toughness 5. So.
Okay, 4s.
That's 4. That'll
Oh,
do it.
1 wound. Hey.
That's you.
1
That's
damage.
1 damage.
Cool.
All right. This
And
guy is not
then
looking so good.
Battle wagon 2.
Isendar would like to point out that Matt, the solution to your problem is obvious. You just have to roll better.
What am I doing? I am rolling a 4 to wound. Hey.
All
Alright.
right.
Hey.
All right. How
All right.
much? 1.
1 damage.
All right. Ew.
Can you scooch that box in front of that Stompa there?
Right.
Yeah, right there. That's delicious.
Cool.
Oh,
Alright.
snap! Isendar just donated 50 bits for sneering at rolling better.
Thank you, Isendar.
We've got lots of kappas in chat right now.
I don't know what that means.
Kappa?
They're
The kappa is an emote that's a little dude's face. I don't know where the face comes from, but it's basically a whatever I just said is not at all what I think or feel. It's like a just kidding.
Oh.
I'm being real
okay.
serious. Hey.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not hipping with it like you kids today with your Pac-Man video games and rap music.
You're not one of those dang millennials
Right.
who's making fidget spinners come
Oh.
into business.
Oh, okay, here we go. The main symbol emote of Twitch TV.
Yeah.
It represents sarcasm, irony, puns, jokes, and trolls alike. If you see this term used outside of Twitch, then it's not the correct definition. Usually used at the end of an ironic or sarcastic sentence. Sentences that contain a kappa should not be taken serious.
Isn't also that a Japanese turtle?
Could be.
It's a kappa, I think.
It's also a Greek letter.
I have no. It is indeed.
It is.
There are 2 kappas in my fraternity name.
Ah.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to charge something.
Are you
You
sure
can
you want
do
to
it.
charge?
We
Yeah.
believe in you.
What if you just didn't charge though?
Ah,
then I would lose.
okay, Kappa. He was an old Dota 2 caster who was famous for being sarcastic, and that's where that came from.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Cool.
Dax. I did not know
Thank
that.
you.
Alright. Let's...
Oh,
Dota 2.
Can Handaran says, Matt, that sounds like some of the juvenile sneering that Larry admonished you for on Wednesday. I'm into it. I'm into it. Do more.
I think he was actually getting really annoyed, which was the best part. Oh man, alright. Who to charge? I think the bikes are going to charge the broadsides. I think this battle wagon ahead of me is also going to charge that missile broadside.
We have many emotes of orcs in chat.
Hey!
Welcome, orcs. I mean, this is what they live for. They are probably all shouting, orcs,
Right.
orcs, 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 orcs.
No, it's here we go.
Oh, I guess
is the
that's
orc
fair.
chant.
Here we go. Here
Yeah,
we
see,
go.
I don't know the Kate, is it like here we go, or like here
Ooh, I like
we
that.
go, here we go. I don't know.
Here we go.
I wonder-
It's snappier.
I bet in
it
Dawn
feels
of War.
jauntier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
bet
bet
in
you-
Dawn
I
of
bet
War
you
they'll
get it
have
in-
a.
Yeah, it's gotta be jaunty.
DOWs.
Uh,
Alright, you making that charge?
yeah, because I have to. Oh, yeah, that is not.
Yeah, you probably. I mean, that's.
That's doable. Because also I get to re-roll pretty much every charge roll.
Is that what Here We Go does?
Yeah. And I'm
'Cause
pretty
we
sure
going.
all of my units have it.
Whoa, many orcs in chat.
Yay!
Many orcs.
There are many, many orcs inbound. for the
Isendar
town.
says orcs and jaunty. Error does not compute.
Nah, orcs are jaunty if there's nothing going on. If you've read the codexes and the such, a lot of the like just random blocks of like quote text, a lot of them is them just like having a good time and enjoying life.
there was. I
Waiting
mean,
for war.
I mean, it
Nita
doesn't,
says for
doesn't,
the greater green good.
doesn't one of those like killer cans have a crown or something?
Oh yeah.
Very nice hat.
Shiny
Duck
hats.
King.
Duck King. There you go.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Alright.
shiny hats. Orcs are
Everyone
super
loves
shiny
shiny
hats.
They're very
All right.
funky and
So
dapper.
we're gonna get the bikes up there.
Okay.
They need a.
Iffy Meal did a
4?
shitty hand heart and an orc.
Nice.
That's a low Zelda thing. Shitty hand hearts.
Yeah.
That's what she calls them.
Ooh,
It's
alright.
when you take your 2 hands and you put them together like this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like that.
All right. Sure. Oh, you have to Overwatch.
Yeah, I get to Overwatch. Okay.
Ugh, this is the worst part.
No
of being
overwatching.
in
That's
charge.
not allowed.
Well, and so I mean, I guess you. Yeah. So I'm gonna play Hanzo.
Right.
For Overwatching.
Yeah. All right. Winston.
Windmill Slam Hanzo. Okay, so I need to double check.
Ice and Dark
this.
says, will the bikes make it into CC for the first time this week? I hope so.
Well, find out.
Unless they get blown up right now, and I don't think you can
So
do that
this
much.
broadside is going to declare the greater good, and is going to join in Overwatch on those bikes.
Oh right.
Um,
You and your abilities.
the broadsides are both going to Overwatch.
Teamwork OP. Please move.
He's out of range. They can't see you. He definitely can't see you. So that's everyone that would have a chance to Overwatch there. So yeah, they'll go ahead and it's just all broadside Overwatching all the time.
All right.
All right. Did you make your charge?
Yeah.
Okay,
That is my charge.
Apparently, Ippy Meal choked on his drink at the shitty hand heart.
It's the best. All right.
It's legit
so
a thing. It's a thing. Yeah, that is it. Here, let's
Yeah.
make that bigger so people can actually see it.
Yeah. No.
That's a
this
shitty
is
hand heart.
no. Yeah. This is a well-known thing.
It's totally a thing, guys.
Yeah.
all the ones that are not red are the high yield missiles. The ones that are red are smart missiles. So that's
How
They're
can missiles
so
be
smart.
smart? They're just computers.
smarter than orcs.
No.
There's 2. All right. Cool.
Yeah, just hitting on sixes,
Hitting on 6s.
as is Overwatch does.
So that's 2 hits.
Sure.
And those were the high yield missiles. So they're AP -1.
Okay. We have to roll
and their
weed.
strength 7. What's your toughness? 5. 2 wounds.
All right, -1.
Yeah.
All right. I think my knobs have 4.
Yeah.
5s. Hey, 1.
All right. So I do D3.
0.
2 wounds.
Is this one anything?
That was on.
Oh,
the
that was
knobs.
on a knob.
Yep.
So that was. So we had 1 remaining. So 1 knob explodes.
1 knob explodes. Victory for the greater good. And then the other railguns, the other broadsides
I'm
fire.
just gonna hold him lovingly while I wait for you to move out of my way.
6, 7, 8.
You'll hold him and love him.
And I'll name him
All right.
George.
So here's their smart missiles.
Ugh, that's a lot of 6s.
Yeah, but these only do 1 damage.
Yeah, but that's still a lot of 6s.
That's 4 6s.
Maybe the knobs won't get into close combat.
All right, because I had that other 6 I knocked with my hand.
Fine,
So
you cheater.
you're toughness 5, we're strength 5. 3 wounds.
Alright,
AP 0.
looking for 4s. Alright, 2 wounds.
All right, and now
Another one is down to 1 wound.
we'll fire the rail guns at you. Okay. No hits.
Alright, sweet.
Well, that could have been better, but it
Alright.
also could have been worse.
Rah.
Get up in there.
Eh. Eh.
I believe in you.
Hey.
I see, guys. This is what happens when you believe. You can achieve your dreams.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but the knob is like hanging off the edge of the barricade here, and very precariously. And if not for the spikes on his tires,
Aw,
I think he,
this
probably
broadside is
would-
not. I mean, yeah. No.
what's up?
You can always consolidate after your fight. So, Kill me. Oh, no, you have other charges to declare, right? Because we got to get out of the charge phase first.
Yeah. So I am going to try to get into that missile broadside with this.
Okay.
And I think that is doable.
That is, and since I did the greater good, I cannot assist.
Yeah, so I need like a 10.
But this burst cannon drone is and will.
It doesn't even have a stand.
I know. Well, it
Wow.
had one. It
Just
had
called
one,
you out.
but it broke.
He's just that drone is just like its hover jets are broken, so it's just sitting on the ground. So someone has to keep picking it up and moving it.
I mean, it just sort of hops.
That
Right.
sounds like an orc thing.
Right. No, that's a Tau thing.
Okay, so no
Hey.
hits. All right, in you go.
All right.
You make that charge.
I need a 10-ish. Yeah.
That's not a 10-ish.
I can re-roll that.
Reroll that.
Yeah. Oh man. All
Okay.
right. Well, no
Command
damage
point.
done. No damage dealt.
Command
I
point,
can't
command
re-roll a re-roll.
Yeah.
Or else I woulda.
Mad.
All right. So, but we got more charges because these guys are actually even closer.
Yeah, they're even closer. That's gonna be the charge that I don't like the
Yeah.
most.
So all right. So I need an 8 over here,
But
and you cannot see me.
cannot
Those fire
see you.
wars cannot.
Oh
see
no,
me.
they definitely can't, and neither can he. I was just checking.
Hey-o. All right.
So-
Need an 8. Hey. All right. Cool.
This is sad times, guys.
Brum.
These are not fun. These are dire straits.
And this guy can't. No, because he can't go up. hills.
Yeah, he can't get all in there. So he's
Right.
probably.
And I don't see anyone else to charge.
I mean, yeah. Nope.
And then presumably next turn, Gretchen will pop out of all of these.
You could. I mean, if you wanted, I would let you declare a charge on the Riptide, and I'll just Overwatch on you.
Right, and then I'll automatically fail the charge.
Auto
'cause
fail
I'm-
the charge because
'cause
you're
I'm
out of
real
12
far
inches.
away. Yeah.
That sounds great to me. What do you guys think? Should he do that?
Right. That feels pretty orky.
No, go for it.
So I
Spite phase.
am done charging. Did my Dakajet fire?
Your Dakajet? I don't remember.
I don't think it did.
I don't think you did.
All right. Well, if you want to fire it, go for it.
Yeah.
Because you, I mean,
Because what is actually following the turn flow appropriately? What is that? Rules are dumb.
I get excited by the charge phase and I just jump right to it and it's like, all right, we do have guns.
just you know.
They're just sort of secondary. All right, so that's 12 dice. I'm gonna fire it on.
Isendar says charge the other wagon into the engaged broadside.
Charge the other wagon into the engage. I can't go up hills, or else I would. We did determine that at some point this week because I remember asking. What am I doing? I'm firing my super shooters at. I guess those drones because they're just like right there. What?
Yep.
That was not bad. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Alright, what is your toughness?
Toughness 4.
Alright, so I'm wounding on 3s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, AP 0.
All right. We got this.
Also, I forgot that I have that ability, Daka Daka Daka, so I should have hit on more, but I forgot, like I do. So,
Remember next time. That's all right. These
Right.
gun drones.
yeah.
Look, they are. If they live, if they get a turn, I am charging that Dakajet. That is happening. that is happening.
If nothing else, that's a good reason to have let them live.
I think
Cool.
it might be happening.
I think it
So-
is. I think that may be my only option at this point. You got.
Yeah, so
let's
now
fight.
I'm
Fight.
charging. Let's do the knobs first.
Sure, that seems reasonable.
Where am I? Knobs on bikes. Alright, so each knob gets 3 attacks.
Ouch.
4 attacks because they got choppas.
Jerks.
So I have 2 of them in there.
Name calling it is incredibly unnecessary.
I'm sorry, guys. I expect better of myself. You're right.
Alright, so I am hitting on 3s on that broadside.
All right. Polite friends.
Cool.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Diplomatic immunity. That's 5 hits.
5 hits.
We are toughness 5.
I am strength 5, so I'm wounding on 4s. No wounds!
What?
Great!
What?
Oh man! Great! Hey.
Matt, I think you know what Isendar is shouting at the
I don't
screen
need
right
I don't
now.
need sass right now. I need better rolls.
You do. Holy cow! That's
Yeah, that was not so hot. Yeah, luck is not. You know what? I feel like Gork and Mork are not.
well.
with me
I feel
today.
like what happened is you advanced at the broadside, so we're so surprised they just like threw up their hands and recoiled as you swung perfectly.
All right, but my battle wagon is actually better at melee than my knobs are. So I get 6 attacks. I'm hitting on 2s.
Okay.
Dax
Cool,
says
cool.
Isendar said roll better.
I want everyone to look at this.
Well, he did it.
I
He
did it.
did it. He's listening to you
Wow.
guys right now. I'm
Holy crap!
Matt. I am proud of you.
How
I
in
am proud
the
of you.
world?
Now just do that every other turn.
Right? Yeah, I will definitely take a 5-to-1 split on all rolls from now on. That would be great.
All right.
So let's
We're-
see how this goes.
We're toughness. We're
Oh, that one did not hit.
We're toughness 3.
All right, I am strength. Def roller does not modify, so I am strength.
Isendar says I did, but I was laughing too hard to type.
I am strength 8.
So you're wounding on 2s.
I'm wounding on 2s. Cool. 5 wounds. AP minus 2.
AP minus 2. All right. I can do this. I believe we believe in ourselves.
What do you need?
I had 6s.
Sure.
Hey, that
Alright.
is much better than I expected.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
So 3 of them die. I'll just pull them off the back here.
Sure. And I think that's all I got.
First
right?
blood. Yeah, actually, no. Yeah. Is that it?
Yes.
All right,
Am I
now-
forgetting anything?
I fight. I will activate.
Right. So yeah. So now you can retaliate
I will
in my
fight with
fight phase.
my broadsides.
Sure.
They have like 12 attacks each. And are cool.
Really?
No.
Oh. I was like, yeah, 12 attacks. Wait, 12 attacks? You're a Tau.
They have a total of five attacks.
That's more than I would have guessed.
Yeah. One has 3, one has 2.
Oh, I understand. A total. That feels right.
I'm hitting on 5s because we're so good at fighting.
Sure.
The Tau.
Well, I mean, I shoot and hit on a 5. I have ballistic skill 5, so I feel.
the
I
Tau
feel
combat
you. Right.
defense position is like this.
Did anyone ever play the old Super Nintendo Power Rangers game? And Billy, in his non-Power Ranger form, he would fight like this.
Your toughness 5, right?
Anyone know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Your toughness.
The Skeletons, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
the
wounds.
Oh, jeez.
Look at that.
If Orks lose to Tau in melee combat, I am giving up Warhammer. What am I doing? 2
You
saves?
are
2
not
saves.
giving up Warhammer because
4
you
plus.
have to play on Monday.
All right.
All right.
You can give it up for the weekend.
He's not giving it
Come
up.
back
It's
on
fine.
No, we're
It's
fine. We're fine.
Now I'm gonna pile in with my fire warriors real quick, because that happens.
Oh, I think I forgot to pile in.
Well, I mean,
But no,
no, you
yeah,
charged
yeah, yeah.
in. You're fine.
Yeah.
So like,
Wow. It Be Meal is being super judgy and says Matt just lost cool points for playing Power Rangers. What's wrong with Power Rangers?
Hey, that was a
Seriously.
great game.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah.
That's our childhood right there.
Yeah. When I was in 2nd grade, all I wanted was to be a Power Ranger.
I was a Power Ranger for Halloween one year.
All right, everyone's favorite Power Ranger, go.
the
You don't need a name, just call her.
green one. I'm so lame.
that would be Tommy.
No, yeah.
I like the
Tommy
one
was the best.
He was the green.
He
and
was
then
the
Good for
green.
him.
White
Tommy was the
Ranger.
best. I always
Yeah.
wanted to be Tommy.
Yeah.
Most people wanted to be with Tommy. I wanted to be
He
Tommy.
had that redemption arc. Like he was a bad guy,
Yeah.
then he was a good guy. And
Yep.
it was
Yeah.
so
Yep,
cool.
I've always
was-
had
it
a
was
thing
real
for the
rad.
anti-hero.
And
always.
he also played music.
Yeah.
I was lame though at the time as a kid, and I was the Pink Ranger for Halloween one year.
Sure.
But I was really mad about it. My mom had made me the costume from scratch. The helmet was legit. It had a gemstone on it and everything. I
nice.
was real excited.
But it was
Then
fake.
the day before Halloween, I fell out of a
Oh.
tree
What?
that my friend and I were sitting in while our parents were hooking the gravestones up in the front yard,
Sure,
as
like
they
you
do. And I fell out of a tree getting out of it. Like, it was maybe 2 feet. I just fell at the wrong angle and sprained my arm and had to wear a sling on Halloween. So I couldn't do all the cool
Nice.
flips and tricks and stuff I've been practicing. I was so upset. It
what's that
ruined
toughness?
my life.
8. So
Yeah.
you're more than double, so I need 60s.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh,
Aw.
It Be Meal says, you just like Tommy because you have the same hair.
I mean, that's fair.
That's not wrong.
Why? I mean,
No.
that's, you know.
That was the only reason.
the
Yep.
only reason.
All right.
Hair holes.
On my battle wagon
One
is
wound.
JR has been
4+.
growing his hair out intentionally since he was a kid.
Right.
That would have
Because
been
of Tommy.
amazing.
That would have Fire Wars dealt the damage.
Yeah.
Whoa. All right. So, what's everybody's opinion on the new Power Ranger movie?
I
It
haven't
Be
seen
Meal
it
dug
yet.
it.
I liked it.
I don't get out much.
It had some moments.
I
Okay.
thought it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that.
Rita Repulsa was amazing.
Yeah.
That is my.
No, like, I legit think it was a real good movie.
That is the end of my fight phase.
Sure. Or of your retaliation.
If my retaliation
Because
is
it
in
was
your
my
phase.
fight
It's
phase.
the end of, well, it's the end of the fight phase.
Nah, fine. Can I go again?
I mean, he said it was the end of his fight phase, so I guess he's just
Guess you
skipping
go
his
to
fight
the
phase.
end.
Alright, yeah.
All right, now I will go.
No, you just
so
said
this
it was
is
over.
this is bottom of 2.
Bottom of 2. Bottom of the tooth. Second.
I remember as a kid being very confused on why it wasn't like because you have like 4th, 5th, and 6th. Why wasn't it 2 and like 3 and 1?
It's true. So I have I'm learning my lesson from last time. I have a commander in reserve who's coming in
What?
for once.
What?
I have
You didn't say that, or I wasn't
Did I?
listening.
Wow.
one of the probably both of these things.
Yeah, maybe so.
Both of these things are true.
Well, I can't
Um,
hear things you don't say.
It's true.
It has to be 9 inches away,
Yes,
and I
9
am
inches
all
away.
up in there.
You
so I
are
feel like,
all up in there. So this is and like, you know, I don't want to be over here all by although it would be hilarious to just,
yeah, just show up there and then
Show up
charge
there
and
and
just
be like,
punch the
"Ha-ha."
Stompa to death.
if I do that, I feel like that's a moral victory. But
Isendar says that the Power Rangers trailer looked like the lamest thing since the last Adam Sandler movie.
Ooh, no,
Wow.
that's
That's
no.
cold.
It was. I really did enjoy Power Rangers. It was a lot. The new movie. It was a lot of fun.
he'll show up at the end of my movement. I'm just remembering that now so that I don't lose my reserves.
You have until 3rd.
Yes. And it seems like now is a great time for it. Okay.
But no, it was very. I mean, it's certainly a lot of what you would expect, but it sort of dipped in the middle in terms of excitement while they were going through. They're like, I don't know if I can do this, but then it turns out they can. But no, it was a lot of fun, and it was very, I think.
Hey Matt, would you put a dice under where that is?
Sure.
Or just hold that spot?
Oh, fine.
Because I'm not, like, that's 90 degrees away from there.
Oh no, my bikes.
And I don't want to kill everything, just those 3 things.
Sure. But it was a little fan servicey at times, but that's what I would expect from a Power Rangers movie. But no, it was fun. I recommend it.
Cool.
Now what?
That's happening.
Oh, I'm gonna put my bike back.
Yeah, you should put your bike back. Yo, how's it going, everybody?
What?
Just hanging out. They're friends.
Oh, the Stompa and,
The Stompa
your
and the
Tiger Jet,
the
whatever
Tiger
it's called.
Shark.
Tiger Shark. Doesn't even look like a tiger shark.
I know, it really doesn't.
That's a bad roll.
He's good where he is.
He's just hanging out back there.
He'll like swing up here. And these guys are gonna fall back. Cause that's what they like to do.
Cowards.
Yeah.
Darn Xenos.
I don't know why I'm trying to use this thing. I have this one right here.
I'm the only one who likes it. Because I get to hit it sometimes.
You just like hitting things, Matt.
I do. Bang, bang, bang. I was looking up, so in the second edition Orc Codex, in the back they had some Orc glyphs and language And I'm trying to remember, and they had one specifically for what they called other aliens, and I don't remember. But I believe Tau also didn't exist at the time, so they didn't have a specific word for Tau. But I hope that they, when the Orc Codex comes out, I hope they add that back in. Just because I like the fluff. I think that was the best part of the Codexes, was getting to like learn about their culture and for all the races.
These
It's very
guys
interesting.
are also falling back. They don't have jets, so they won't be able to shoot.
Sure.
They'll just get charged again.
Yeah.
Unless I can do something about it.
The Fire Warriors as well, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who? Yeah.
So what are you moving over there now?
These are the drones,
Yeah.
the fancy ones.
And you're moving into charge range.
Yeah. Well, they're moving here. They're moving here to try and stop things, because you have. I mean, you'll probably make that charge, but they'll get to do stuff.
Yeah. And remember, everyone. Not that I think at this point, if you blow up one of my tanks, it'll be able to get back in on time. I mean, potentially.
Yeah, almost certainly.
But like,
I promised the chat that this was happening, and I would.
yeah.
I would feel remiss. I am a
man of your
my
word.
word.
Yeah. All right. So potentially, we'll see if he doesn't try to bamboozle us at the last minute. But we
I
might
mean, if
we
I-
might have a drone on plane combat.
Hot.
That
Which
is
is very silly. If nothing else, I'm glad it's happening only for the sheer ridiculousness of it. Ow. Getting it all up in there.
Yep.
Them drones. When he was setting up, I was asking if those were shield drones. 'Cause I
They're
think that would be fun to just have like a big 10 drone squad of just shield drones, so they can't fire anything, but they're just really hard to kill. That'd be funny, I think. But I'm easily amused.
you would be correct.
I wonder, is there anything that like, no, that'd be unfair. I was thinking like if there was anything like, for every, shield drone, add one to your armor save or what have you.
They do have. So there are some things like that.
Yeah.
There's the
But they're probably unique.
well, there's the big tide wall like gun platform thingy that they have that like can protect them, and
Oh yeah?
you can set up on it, and it adds to like it adds like an invulnerable save, or you can add like extra shots or something. It's kind of cool, and it's like a big floating fortress. But
Right. Well, no, like my thought was like if there was a way to like really hunker something down that it's like impossible to shoot, but it just has no outward capabilities.
All right, so what do I need to kill the most? Definitely the Stompa. Definitely.
No.
But what else needs to die?
Oh, what if the Stompa survives this turn? How
If
great
the
would
Stompa
that be?
survives this turn, then I'm going home.
No, you're not allowed to go home, either of you.
Dang it.
Jeez, I told
I mean,
you.
he did 39 wounds last turn. I think he can do 5 more. Even
Why did you say that?
yeah.
Don't put that juju on me.
Right.
It's
Okay.
on. That juju is all up in
Right.
your business now.
So, alright, let's see, we're gonna
I just
shoot,
spilled crumbs all over my lap. That's
we're
delightful.
gonna shoot
How did I
some,
even do that?
That was, you shouldn't have done that. You should
The
have
bag's
eaten.
open from the bottom, and I just cut it open at the top. Damn it! Now there's
Crumbs everywhere.
We're professional.
Do you want ants? I'm pretty
That's
sure
how
this
we
is how
get
you get
ants.
ants.
alright, I'm firing my marker lights. I will fire 4 of them.
I'm really excited that I get Archer references now. There's so many of them running around that I didn't know about.
Have you only
will
recently
fire
started watching Archer?
Yes.
4 of them
I've
at
been
this.
allowed
I
to.
think
battle
we
wagon.
can slide this right in here.
Oh, that's sexy. So that's 3
There you go.
hits.
Perfect.
3 hits on the bat hell
That is
wagon.
definitely
One-
flush with the ground.
1 at Stompa Boy. 1 hit on him.
Sure.
So that takes care of those guys. That stealth suit is going to fire its marker light at the battle wagon.
Battle wagon?
Actually, no. How many wounds does the Dakajet have?
The Dakajet has 12 wounds.
Yeah, we're going to fire it. There's at the Dakajet.
Sure. Eesh. Cool.
So 1 marker light, 3 marker lights.
Oof.
Not. Well, that's the that just lets me reroll.
Yeah. Yeah, but still.
Reroll 1s and stuff. Which is it's good.
I don't like it. What if I just had like a mirror coating? Would the marker lights bounce off, you think?
I mean, yeah,
Like
but
chrome.
you'd still see it though, because it's a laser pointer.
What if it was, what's that stuff? Vanda Black? If it was coated in that stuff? Anyone know what I'm talking about? It's like...
The like extra super black stuff.
Yeah, it's like this coating that is like absorbs 99.98% of all light, and it looks like a hole in reality. Super. It's called Vanda Black. I think it's just one word. Look it up if you don't know what I'm talking about. It is super rad.
Well, I am shooting you now.
Fine. I'm trying to talk about science.
No, it's cool. I like it. I like science. We
I was
support
hoping to
science.
distract you with science so you wouldn't shoot.
It Be Meal says hold up a disco ball. That'll do it.
Oh, that would do it.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
would
So
do
you'd be like, we don't know which is the marker light. Plus, it's just so funky in here.
All right, so let's start with the big stuff. I am gonna fire
Nothing.
at all. and
Absolutely
give up and
nothing.
Go home.
Right, perfect.
I will fire.
This should be like a psychic power. Like, roll 4d6, and if you roll all 6s,
Yeah.
the opponent gives up and goes home and you win.
I will
Otherwise,
fire
you lose.
my ion cannons
Maybe.
at your Dakajet.
Sure.
So that's 6 shots.
Okay. I am hard to hit.
Cool. So I hit on 3s.
Dumb Tau and their guns.
And I did hit it with 1 marker light, so I get to reroll that 1.
Hey Matt, the year that we were the Thundercats, who were you?
Oh jeez. He was real B team.
What's your toughness real quick?
I'm toughness 6.
Cool. I am moving on.
I don't remember
3s.
what his name
The day
was.
of me doing the worst atrocious makeup ever on people. That was great.
I do not recall which Thundercat I was.
Bengali.
Yeah, no. I wasn't.
Wasn't it?
No.
Because he was the blue and gray one.
Maybe. No, maybe you're right.
I'm pretty sure you were
4
Bengali.
wounds, AP -2.
Alright.
My favorite Thundercat was always Orko, but Man-at-Arms was also pretty good as a Thundercat. She-Ra, I think, might have been the greatest.
Yeah,
Thundercat.
okay. I was
She-Ra.
like, hold on. Do I just really not know the Thundercats? Because I'm pretty sure Orko.
Space
is-
Ghost was a great Thundercat.
right?
I
Um,
loved Space
what am I
Ghost. I watched a
doing?
lot of
What
that.
am I rolling for?
We're
What's your
rolling
AP?
for AP -2.
AP -2. Alright, so 4 damage.
Okay. 4 hits or
4 wounds.
Four-
I did not say that.
so that's 8 damage.
Ugh.
To the Dakajet.
I think this.
That's
Little
what
cat
it
is
is.
not happy.
What is this?
That I don't know.
Oh, is on.
That's on this guy, yeah. 'Cause
Haha.
he's got 1 as well.
Ooh,
oh, look
I
at
found
that
it.
one.
The
Fits
Pirates
right
of
on top.
Darkwater. That's the cartoon I was trying to
Oh, Pirates of
man, that was
Darkwater
a good show.
Is so good.
I liked Pirates of Darkwater and
Yeah.
Exo Squad. Does
I don't know
anyone-
that one.
Does anyone remember Exo Squad in the chat? They had the coolest toys.
What is this?
Is
How
it
much
like
damage?
XO, EXO?
8?
Or
yeah,
XO?
EXO. They had the coolest toys, and they had power armor and stuff.
Now, I remember. I still have all of the Pirates of
Oh, that looks
Darkwater
familiar.
that I acquired online,
Okay.
and I watched it a couple years ago actually, and it still holds up. I think.
Sky Spears at the knobs. No, actually, Sky Spear. Yeah, Sky Spears at the battle wagon. Missile pods at the knobs. And that's all I can do.
Okay.
Oh, and I guess burst cannons at the stop.
You don't have to.
I'm there. I think is what.
Command point to make you not do that.
I don't think that's a stratagem. I don't think that's a stratagem you can do. Okay, so missile pods at the knobs.
Hammerhead
4 hits.
WI says, "What's going on, bell ringers?"
Yo,
Bell ringers.
I like that.
I like it too. We are having a big mega blowout battle. They're toughness 5, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
So-
My Stompa right here is pretty
Pretty banged up.
pretty banged up.
3 wounds. AP
But
minus
now,
1.
fortunately, if it blows up, it is definitely getting this plane guy.
Yep. 3 wounds. AP minus 1.
All right. So I'm looking for 5s. Yes. Yeah. Ugh. All right. 2 wounds. All right. So 1 dice.
They're a D3 each. So I mean, yeah, just 1. So that's 3 damage, but it's 1 and then 1 is dead, and the other thing does not.
Because
They don't roll
was that 1 shot?
That was 2 shots. So the first one did 1 damage. The second one
No,
did,
the first one did 1 damage was enough to kill him.
the second one did 2 damage.
Okay. So he also has 1 left.
Yay!
That's been the recurring theme of like barely holding on, dead, barely holding on, dead. I'm gonna put you know what? I'll leave these here. That's fine.
All right.
Hope no one sits on my knobs.
You just gotta turn them. They're gonna come back. Next turn.
That's true.
So okay, that's that. This guy. Did I show? Oh, the Sky Spears at the battle wagon.
Does the unit have to get wiped for them to come back? I assume.
I assume I'm probably gonna wipe it though.
That's fine.
Okay. So yeah, Sky Spear missile shots. They're heavy D6. I got 2 of them. So that's 4 shots altogether. Hitting this battle wagon, hanging out back here.
I just got Oompa Loompa song stuck in my head and I don't know why.
Blood okay. That's 4 hits. And you are toughness like 8 or something like that?
What? I don't know what you're
Your
shooting.
battle wagon?
Yes.
That's 2 wounds.
Eesh. Save is...
AP minus 2.
Alright, so 6. Yeah.
4 damage to that battle.
To which one?
This one.
Okay. It is down to 12. Battle wagons are surprisingly
They're
tough.
incredibly resilient. They're distressingly
this one?
resilient. This one. And then I've got burst cannon shots at your stop.
I've got another...
You are gonna get that stuck in my head. Now I demand a puzzle.
And
you mean a riddle? Well, alright. What do you get when
Hits.
your kid watches TV or however the song goes?
2
It's
wounds.
hard to say. It's hard to like think of how the words go if you're just trying to say them.
2 wounds, Matt.
2 wounds. 6s.
6.
AP.
0.
AP 0. Alright. 4s. Alright. 1 more.
1 damage.
Same guy.
It's a Stompa.
Oh, to the Stompa.
No.
Okay. Now I'm gonna fire my railgun at your Stompa and my burst cannon at your Dr. Jet from the hammerhead.
Is my Stompa a character? That'd be great. It's not.
It's not.
Darn it. That would be pretty unfair.
I hit. I wound, and you take a mortal wound. Go railgun.
Alright.
Make your save.
What is it?
Matt,
So
Francisco
you need
has
your
fallen in love with
5.
your Mega Catan.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
You need your invulnerable. AP minus 4.
Alright. 5 plus. Yeesh. How much damage is this gonna be?
D6.
Ooh, alright. I'm gonna command point this. And I'm gonna make it because Mork believes in me. Yeesh.
Mork does, but you're fighting under the watchful eye of Gork.
Gork. That's probably true.
But I only do one.
Heyo! Alright. Alright.
Oh God!
Holding
this is
on.
happening. This is real. This is my life right now. Okay. Well,
So some shameless self-promotion. If anyone is a fan of board games and likes Settlers of Catan, I have a blog which I have not updated in probably a year plus. It is called Nerdifernalia. .blog. Is it Blogger or Blogspot?
.blogspot.com.
Blogspot. Yeah, thank you. And on there, I have a bunch of stuff that I've designed for board games because that's something I like to do.
I just popped a link to it in chat.
Thank you.
Four
So
more
yeah, if you have any
wounds
interest in
on
that,
the docket jet.
He's got a great
It's
one called
easier.
The Drunkards of Catan.
Yeah,
it's
it's one of my
delightful.
I especially like Catan because it's real easy. All right, 2
It's really easy
Got
to
one
change
damage
it.
each?
Yeah.
on the Stompa.
On the no.
Oh, huh. Screw the docket jet.
On the docket jet.
Yeah, I like Catan because it's the components are real generic, so it's easy to sort of make up your own rules that fit those components. So it makes it very easy for modification, which is something I enjoy doing.
So that puts it at how many wounds left?
That's counting down.
Okay, cool.
8.
The Mad
So it's
Hatter
got 6
1342. Thank you for that follow.
6.
Welcome
Oh,
to
yes.
Belfry.
6. I assumed that was a 6 on the other one, but it's not.
It's not. It was at 8.
Right. Well, typically I do 6 and whatever, so I clearly wasn't looking. Wait, is that right then? Maybe I... Because it had 12.
It had 12. It had 12.
And then you did 4?
I did 4.
Okay. Yeah, that's alright, so that's right. I just did not follow my own system.
Cool. I am just
Not
keeping track
cool.
of things. Blah. Okay.
Dax says, does it have orcs? I'm not playing if it don't have orcs.
So... trying to think of, like, the only... Because I never... Because I played Warhammer when I was a kid, and then I took a break because no one I knew really played heavily.
Yeah.
So I haven't really played Warhammer since I got started here, or since, whatever I mean. So I don't have any Warhammer on there, but...
Alright, my town commander is
I think
gonna
the
try.
closest thing would... Because there's also a lot of Arkham horror
4
stuff
hits.
on there. Because that's pretty similar in terms of
No wounds.
customizing.
Okay.
Neat.
That was sad times. Yeah, I guess. Alright, I will activate my Riptide and fire it. I will fire the fusion blasters at that battle wagon, and I'll fire my big ion gun at your jerk mobile.
Yeah. I like it.
So I have. Hold on, wait. I think I did that wrong.
That means you cheated. I win. Yay, orcs.
Orcs. I wouldn't be surprised if you. Okay, I get
I
3
exactly
shots.
like the orc chant of just orcs.
All right.
So I feel like that they would do that.
All right. Maybe. That's
Or
3
potentially
hits.
they could.
I feel like that's weird though. That would be like humans. Humans.
Yeah, but can you not imagine orcs doing that? Because I totally can.
No, I
And
totally can.
One wound.
AP
AP minus 3
on my battle wagon.
on your Stompa.
On my Stompa. Alright, so I need a 6. 5. Because I got my invulnerable.
Do it.
Yeah!
Nope.
How much damage is this gonna do?
It's gonna do 3 points.
Is it more than 2?
No, it's not. It's just gonna be a 1.
Just 1 damage?
Just 1 damage.
I will take 1 damage.
This is my life.
I am down to 1.
This is my life.
This has been but you've admittedly been focusing fire less on the Stompa, because...
True, because
'Cause
it had 5 wounds left.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's-
probably didn't need to focus too much on it, I agree. But I have seen a lot of misses while I've
All
been
right,
rambling.
fusion
But then also,
blasters.
not getting rid of those battle... Because, like...
One
Yeah,
hit. What's the toughness on the battle wagon?
8.
Oh, hi, Harry.
Dang.
Oh, hi, sweet kitty.
Hey Jen, I'm spending a command point.
Okay.
Command point to reroll that wound. Now you have 1 wound on your battle wagon.
Do I get to do anything about it?
It's AP minus 4.
No.
Okay.
Which one?
It's on this guy. So
Okay.
you'll take, and you're within spicy range. So you take 6 damage.
I'm in spicy range?
Yeah, you're within half range of the fusion
Right.
blasters.
Okay.
So that means I get to roll 2d6 and pick the highest one. You take 9.
9?
No, you take 6.
Oh,
You
okay.
take 6.
I don't know what other armies do, so if you lie to me, I'm likely to just believe you.
And
So don't take advantage of my naive nature. This guy?
Yep.
He's down to 10.
Then the missile broadside
More like dumb side.
is gonna hit. It's gonna shoot his high yield missile pod at the Stompa,
Sure.
and his smart missiles at the knob.
Okay. Let's do knob first.
Okay, knob. That's 2 hits on the knobs.
Okay.
They both wound though. AP is 0.
Alright, so looking for 4s. Yep. Alright, I take 1 damage and die.
All right. That's all right. Now that unit's definitely coming back.
Right.
All right, now.
Is coming back part of their movement? I don't know how this works.
All right. You know what? We should get Larry. He was the one that made up the rule.
Right.
No, I think they just started the back edge and get to move.
But they get to move on my turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe.
It would be pretty bad if they could. 'Cause
Okay.
That's essentially 2 turns out of play.
That's better.
Which, to be fair, is still...
4 hits.
on the Stompa?
On the Stompa.
Uh-oh.
Only 1 wound. AP -1.
Alright. 5 either way. Alright. So... This is this the last thing you have firing on
This
it
is
this turn?
the last thing I have that has range to it.
Alright. If I get a 5 on
Troll
this...
Rules wants to know why Matt has his socks up to his knees in Texas in July.
Because I am wearing my super awesome Rocket Raccoon. Thank you. And I have the comic here. So, synergy, bonuses, rolling 5s! Command point!
How many of those? Ah,
Command
nope.
point!
That's it.
Command point! Command point!
Boom! It blows up.
Oh.
Tow it. No, we don't win. Well, we do get some points.
You get a bunch of points.
Now what happens?
Well, you get 2.
So what
The
happens to your
Wookie
Stompa?
NZ, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to
Thank you
Belfry.
very much.
Let's
What a
find
terrible
out
time to join.
how badly I have hurt myself.
Wait. Oh, did you roll the blow up roll?
No, not yet. You roll the blow up.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you were getting all excited for it to blow up.
I am. I'm excited for it to blow up. I
'cause-
just killed it. I reduced
Yeah.
it to 0 wounds.
Yeah, alright, so the Stompa is dead. Much to my orky chagrin.
For the greater good.
Alright, so on a 6, it explodes.
And that's sad times.
No.
Doesn't explode.
So it just
Unless
goes
someone wants
away.
to donate for a reroll.
Right. If someone wants to, because it would,
It would catch the tiger shark.
definitely. I think that would be
And
the only
well,
thing.
also your Big
Oh,
Mac and
my Big Mac.
his karate friend.
Oh, poor Big Mac.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
but I'm gonna leave him over here just
Alright.
as an effigy.
R.I.P. Stompa.
Yeah.
Just a moment. Let's all take a moment of silence.
Wait, no, that feels very not
Yeah, that feels
orky.
un-orky. We should
Yeah.
have some blazing
Let-
guitar riffs.
right, yeah.
And
Let's
everyone
have- let's
else-
have-
Dax the Destroyer has donated 100 bits for blowing up.
Alright,
Ah!
do it.
Hey,
Do it.
all right, wonderful. So, thank you, Dax. I think this is my favorite system
Yeah.
that people can donate to make exciting things happen.
I agree.
All right, on a bit explosion, each unit within 2d6 inches suffers d6 mortal wounds.
All right, roll.
I don't
2d6.
think there's anything
No,
other
but
than
just
and
for-
right for those of you who can't. So I have my Big Mech here that was hiding behind, providing a shield generator and such. So hills moving everywhere. All right, so
2d6
d6 mortal wounds
Yep.
on. We'll do my Big Mech first.
Sure.
Yeah, 3.
3.
So the grot dies.
And that does roll over.
Yeah.
So there's two
Uh,
mortal wounds
And
left.
he has 4 wounds, so he is
he's
at 2.
he's at half strength. Now roll a d6 for the tiger shark.
All right, and I'm gonna get a 6.
Are you? Oh,
I
you're
got
gonna get a 4. That's still
All
really
right.
that's unpleasant
That's
for me.
pretty good. Kablooey!
I don't like that. Okay.
It would have been more fun if the Stompa was on a catapult and then I could launch it into your army and then it exploded.
That would be more fun. I agree. But now I'm
I'm
still
pretty
gonna-
sure. I'm pretty sure the Dakajet can actually do something.
Now I have more shooting to do. Okay. We accomplished that objective at least. I am shooting four plasma rifle shots at your banged up battle wagon.
Yep. For reasons I don't understand, but I still thoroughly enjoy, for the Dakajet, the ability is not called Explode. And maybe this is for all planes. I don't know. The ability is instead called Crash and Burn. Is that true of all flying vehicles?
But I do not wound you. Yes, it is
It
true
is?
of all
Okay.
flying vehicles.
That's weird. Why not just call it... There should be some consistency.
There should be some, like, if it's crashing and burning, it should move too, right? It should move like some random
Right.
inches or something, is what I think. Okay, so those shots bounce harmlessly off the armored hide of
Yeah,
your
because
battle wagon.
it looks like it's the exact same ability. It just is called something different, which I think is silly. And sort of similarly, the Stompa,
Alright.
the does not take penalty when moving and firing heavy weapons. For the battle wagons, that ability is specifically called Mobile Fortress. But the Stompa can just do that. I think it would be a lot simpler if they just gave Stompa that same Mobile Fortress ability, rather than grouping it in with Bigger and Stompier or whatever the other is called. But that's me. I like things like keywords. I think it makes games like this a lot easier. Like consistency in ability names and keywords and
You
such.
have one AP0 wound.
Bam!
Yep. And you have one. You have one
Bam!
AP minus 4.
That one doesn't
wound.
count.
It's
That one
AP minus 4.
Yeah.
Is your battle wagon?
Yeah.
Battle
Alright,
wagon
fine.
safe? Okay. You
Oh,
take.
that one is undamaged.
You take. Now it has one wound on it.
No, that is not many. So it is down to 15. Which is 12 plus 3.
All right. Now
Because math.
we do a calculus. So that's got 6 wounds left, right?
What?
That thing.
The jet, yes.
Okay. So.
And if it blows up there, it's going to hit everyone.
It is. I mean, that's fine. I'm gonna charge it anyway.
Yay!
Okay. So if that's the case,
I do get Overwatch.
you do get Overwatch. But if that's the case, I'm just gonna shoot this battle wagon a whole bunch then.
Oh, he's dead.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot this battle wagon a whole bunch because I don't want to accidentally blow this off the table. 6, 10.
I'm going to stop fiddling with things.
All
Where'd
right.
that go?
So I'll be rolling. It's down there.
I believe you.
I'll be rolling this twice.
Jeez.
As my gun drones unload on your battle wagon.
Okay.
Right? I feel like that's what they want to do.
They could shoot at
They
each
could
other,
I mean, they could shoot your Daka jet. I suppose.
but then they would have nothing to charge.
Okay, we'll put.
How about
20
right
shots? Yeah, we'll put 20 shots on the Daka jet and 20 shots on your battle wagon. Let's go, Daka jet.
This feels like an
Oh my
melee
God!
attack. Jeez. Oh man, poor battle
Okay.
wagon. How does a battle wagon explode?
How does a battle wagon explode?
6. Everything within 6 inches. So I think you're gonna be fine if it does.
And they are within a drone controller's range, so they hit on 4s.
Sure.
Because otherwise they're terrible shots. So that's a whole bunch of hits.
I mean, I've tried to fly a drone. It's pretty tough.
It's true.
So how many is that?
Uh,
Estimate real quick.
Oh, it's out of 20, it is 13 hits.
I was asking for a funny estimation.
It's 77 hits. Wounding on
I'm
5.
8.
Wow, that's a lot of 5s and 6s.
That
I
is.
like it.
That is
I
gun
know.
drones.
No.
6 wounds.
All right.
All of the
I'm just gonna
moons.
Get those.
6 wounds.
AP 0.
Yeah.
All right. I'm looking for 4+, and I'm gonna make all of them. Nope.
You're gonna make
I make
3
3.
of them.
That was weird. 6s and 2s.
All right.
All right. So 3
Points
damage.
for consistency. 3 damage.
Is this a 3? That's a 3. Down to
Now, I hope that I roll well enough, but not so well that I blow that Daka jet off of the table, because I made a promise to these folks, and I intend to keep
Far
it.
be it from us to lie on the internet.
I mean, you can't be wrong on the internet, ever.
Yeah.
All
It's,
right.
You're not allowed to post wrong information on the internet.
And I get to re-roll the
I read that on the
ones.
internet. 4 more. Yeah. Man. I shouldn't have been so nice.
Said no orc ever.
Alright, so let's just roll all this again. It's like, I think it's 3 hits.
Sure.
So I'm gonna roll my wounds. I need 5s, I assume.
Yeah, I'm 8.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, the Dokajet.
Yeah.
The Dokajet is not 8. The Dokajet is 6.
I still need 5s.
Neat.
That's still
Pretty good.
7 wounds.
All right. Oh, did you hard to hit?
I did not.
All right. Well, then I'll attack you better. All right. I'm taking out 2.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
All right.
There were some 4s in that. I forgot.
Me too. All right. So I take 3 damage
Okay.
because I have a 4+.
You do have a 4+.
All right. So I'm down to 3.
Okay. And then, Tau declare a charge? Yeah.
Should write this down in history of 40K.
Gun drones!
Tau,
Advance!
Tau declare a charge.
Alright.
Overwatch.
Yeah, go ahead and make your Overwatch shooting.
Alright, so I get, how many? 12 shots? 12 shots.
Alright. This is what that feels like.
Alright. You get to make a charge roll.
Maybe. You could literally destroy every drone I have right now.
It is not, wait.
It is
yes, it is technically
technically
possible.
possible, which is the best kind of possible.
Alright, hitting on 6s.
Alright.
So if,
Bring it
what are
on.
these? If 10 of these are 6, 9. Need 9?
You need 10.
5, no, I only see, oh no, there is 10.
There's 10. Yeah.
So I need 10 6s.
10 6s. I believe in you, Matt!
Nope.
That's not even
0.
1 6.
Nope, there's 0 6s.
Matt, that's the opposite of what
Oh,
we did.
sorry, I got
Okay.
confused.
I guess I will try and make my charge roll now.
You need like a 2.
Well... we do make it, though. We do make it.
Alright, well done.
That seems about right for a
For a
Tau
Tau
charge.
charge.
Roll. That's why I moved him up there, because I knew that this would happen.
Alright, here, I'll let you do it.
We're in.
Right.
Because then I also...
That's exactly the sound they make too.
Whee!
Are we
Yeah.
still at 2 and 6 command points? Did I miss one?
Probably. I don't know. I've been spending them like crazy.
You
I
spent
think
4
that is
and
correct.
the Tau spent 2.
Yes, that is correct.
Damn, the Tau are like hoarding those things.
Well, I've just been hitting so much.
Like Christmas cheesecake.
I've been spending all of them to save my Stompa.
They'll get that.
But of course they didn't work because command points are stupid and I hate them.
I know.
One day I'll learn my lesson.
Alright.
I think next time I build an army, I'm gonna build them without command points, but it's gonna be such a cheaty army, it won't matter.
I like it. Well, because it won't have to be battle forged.
Yeah, I can just do
You can
whatever
just
I
do
want.
whatever you want.
Be like, I'm just gonna get 3 Stompas.
Okay, I gotta look something up real quick though,
Uh-oh.
because I have to know.
How melee combat works? I can explain it if you need.
Yes, actually, I don't know how melee combat. Okay.
What's the question?
The question is, how far are they away from this guy? They're within 6, because drone controllers add +1, so these are the most elite melee units the Tau have in the army.
I mean, not all of them though.
It's units within 6 inches. So if one guy is within
Is
6,
that how it works?
that is how it works.
Yeah. All right, he's in. All right. That's fine.
It's fine. This is gonna do nothing. This is like so okay. How many attacks do they have?
There goes Matt drinking his moonshine.
They have 1 attack each.
Yeah, well, this is not moonshine, clearly.
It looks, I mean, it could be moonshine.
I don't know enough about moonshine, but I don't think it's usually this color.
Depends on what you're making. The whole glory of moonshine is that it's just illegal booze you're making yourself without a license to make booze.
No, isn't. Well, I mean, like that's what it used to be, but isn't moonshine
Alright.
like a thing now? In the same way that like vodka is a thing.
It can be.
10 attacks. Hitting
Like I said,
on
I'm not country.
It could be the color of a Loki, and Loki comes in every different kind of color.
I don't understand.
In the Ren Fair community, there's a thing called Loki, which is an alcohol that is just made of whatever in
you
the
can
world
find.
people are wanting to make. So the Lokis that I've had in the last couple years of being in the Ren Fair community are like, there's apple pie Loki, and there's cinnamon, and different fruit
Do you only
flavored
wound on
ones.
6?
One wound!
It's
One
just
wound.
like alcohol and whatever else you want to ferment in it.
I take a damage.
Victory for the town!
All right, all of those drones dealt 1 damage
This
to
is
my
the
jet.
most successful charge in Tau history. These drones are going down in legend.
All right, let it be known that the Tau have done damage in a charge they initiated.
Hammerhead would like to clarify that moonshine is just a liquor that you made yourself and didn't pay taxes on. It's called
Ah.
moonshine because they moved it under the light of the moon.
Yeah, see, I mean, that was the original. I thought now it was like, you know, vodka, rum, moonshine. Like, I thought that was like a,
That's me.
yeah, I'm gonna fight you
You want to
back.
fight me back with your plane?
Yeah.
Punch me with your plane.
All right.
Yes.
So I have
Punch
2
him
wounds
with your
remaining, so I
blade.
only get 1 attack.
All right.
I have a weapon skill of 5.
All right.
So I'll roll this one. All right. 3.
All right.
I miss.
You miss. The drones are masters of close combat.
I mean, numbers are on your side there, so that's fine.
Yes.
Dax the Destroyer is saying charging drones and is posting many Tau Empire emotes.
They are the heroes of. They are the greatest good.
Sure.
No,
Is that
that's the Inari.
is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
All right.
Hey, look, we made it to the end of 2.
We
Yeah.
did.
Good job. Go
There's
team.
also
Proud of us.
you got first blood
I
You did.
because you killed those knobs.
I did.
I was
But-
gonna say there has still not been any unit wiped, but I would be a liar if I said
Well,
that.
and then
aloud.
he got the
I wiped
the
2
knobs.
units.
What unit?
I also wiped your stomp.
he got the Stompa, and that was a point.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
that's
that's
2?
2 points.
3 because that is also my HQ.
Oh, okay.
4 first blood.
Okay. Wait.
Wait.
Oh, because we're not doing
3.
per unit.
Yeah, we're just doing.
Right.
So
Okay.
3.
So 3.
I get 3 points.
Yes, because we are not doing per unit.
And the Dust Skulls have none?
Hey, I don't need no.
I'm
They've
just
got
clarifying.
2 command points.
I don't
They
need
do.
any,
Also, you're about to take like one of the objectives.
yeah, I don't need any points because I'm just gonna table the Tau
Yeah.
right now on my turn.
I believe you. It's not outside of the realm of possibility.
All right, but it is my turn, and I don't have any.
Well, hello, Abe.
Hey. All right, I am gonna charge.
Charge. Oh, did you want to shoot?
What? Oh, fight back. No, wait. What do you mean?
We're done.
There's
It's your
family
turn.
dinner
Yeah,
out there,
moving.
boo.
Oh, you
go
said
get
you're
you
gonna
some.
charge.
Oh, like
Oh, right.
Advance.
Eat it now so you're
That's-
not
that's
feeling
the
so
way.
lame.
I mean, if, I thought you
It's
wanted
heavy.
to skip right to yours.
No.
I was like, okay, but I thought you would want to.
hey.
That's perfect.
Yeah. All my advance rolls have been pretty strong. Vroom, 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 vroom. Vroom, 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 vroom. Vroom, 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 vroom. Neat.
Cool.
Alright. So, more moving. Moving right along. Something. Do my... Because my plane has to move.
Yes, it doesn't. It can fall back. It's not tied up in combat. So your plane just has to move.
Alright, so even
Yeah.
though it's in melee,
It's in
that
melee,
does
but
not
it's
matter.
got flies, so it can just do whatever it wants. The only time that it would matter is if a unit prevented it from retreating, like Scarbrand, who units within 8 inches of it cannot fall back. So if Scarbrand charges a flyer,
It just dies.
it just dies.
Neat.
Yeah, unless this flyer kills him in close combat, but he's Scarbrand, and so no one will,
Alright, so that's a move there.
except for these gun drones.
Right, apparently. Let's move this, I don't know, like here.
Okay.
And then let's move this. Oh, no. Joking. I lied. I'm a liar and a cheat. And a,
Matt,
I know.
we have standards.
Oh, wait. Who moved where? This was...
He was up there and he moved there.
He was, like, where?
He was like up there, yeah.
Here-ish?
That's
Gretchens pop out!
ah. Uh-oh.
You should be scared.
The only known counter to the Tau gun drone tactic.
Battalion, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's just dump them. Just dump them in a pile. We know.
If they were my painted Gretchen, I would just drop them.
Yeah.
But
Be like, there they are.
You're right. Yeah, this is fine.
Okay.
But these are very nicely painted Gretchen. So I'm.
Yeah, all of these models are beautifully painted.
All right. So they pop out. More pop out and more pop out.
Oh boy, that's a lot of Gretchen.
Yeah, it's almost like they're scary.
I am scared of them.
All right, these will pop out here. Ish.
Yeah.
'Cause they get 3-inch. That looks about.
You'll
3-inch.
have to set some of them back though, because they can't be within 1 inch of that.
Oh yes.
That drone board.
How's that?
Yeah, that's fine.
And that's about. Because I can still move up, right?
Right.
So, all right.
Yeah.
So they'll deploy there, and then they'll ultimately
one
end up
last
moving up.
squad of rocks.
Right.
See, they're gonna take that objective.
These are the ones, if you remember from last time.
No.
As much as I am super thankful that they have been bestowed upon me, they are magnetic, and it is a little annoying. So like,
Excellent.
and then,
Mwah. Mwah.
and so they.
Ooh, all of them.
Yeah, all the Death Skull ones are magnetic, so they tend to literally clump together if given opportunity.
Whoop.
Yeah, just dump them there. Thank you. I'm gonna scoot in here.
All right. I'm gonna move this way.
Thank you.
Now I am the Orks.
No, all right, I'm the Tau. I kill myself.
Ah, dang it!
Wow.
I kill myself. It's my turn.
Ah, darn. I guess this is a draw.
Everybody's dead. Nobody wins.
I mean, that's
Except for the Whispering God.
that is kind of the reality of war in the 41st millennium. That's why we gotta watch like the 40K equivalent of MASH, and we'll learn that.
That's too heavy for me.
MASH?
Yeah.
MASH is too heavy for me. MASH is a comedy.
I know.
MASH is. I mean,
I know.
they get a little maudlin.
I can't with MASH.
Okay, there we go. That's good.
That's fair actually. I
Which is funny because I can watch Grey's Anatomy and that's like the heaviest of the heavy things.
right.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot more naked in that show than there is in MASH.
Well, yeah, because you're seeing Grey's Anatomy.
Ha 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 ha.
Haha.
I mean, that's what the writers of the show were thinking.
Yep.
They were like, we are
Writer.
we are so clever.
Winky winky. All right. Ooh.
All right, what?
All right. So my Gretchen are now moving up.
Yay. So right now, you've claimed that objective.
Yeah.
Captain Peppa says, I think it would be cool if people could lend you their armies just to see their paint jobs on stream. I mean, I'm pretty sure that if somebody sent us
absolutely
their
could.
army to
yeah,
play it, we would play it on
100%.
stream and give them credit and then send it back. Like, we'd do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
if you'd like to, just
Shoot us a message.
absolutely. We
and
will.
let us know.
100% we
on
would
that.
do that.
Yeah, we would do that.
We will let.
It be Neil says Matt's not touching my boys. That sounds dirty.
Well, I'm good. I'm moving on. Whatever. Just throwing these grots on here. Perfect. Nailed it.
That's about how Grotz would claim an objective.
Right, just scramble all
Alright.
over it.
No, I want to grab it. No, let me grab it.
Alright, swinging over on this side.
Matt,
I'm
you're
all
everywhere
over the
today.
board.
You really are.
Guys, this is a dynamic show.
We just need to put this board on one of
lazy-
those really sexy 70s rotating beds.
The laziest
Ah,
of
perfect.
Susans.
So it just like spins the whole time.
I agree.
I kind of love that. Somebody donate us a spinning board, please.
All right, Matt. No, don't do it. Oh no.
Right. There we
No, they're stealthy.
Yeah.
You can't see them.
Well, I mean, for most of the battle, I have not seen them.
It's fair.
But then I remembered they were there.
And then it was sad for them because they are not. I mean, they're okay, but they're not. Also
They're
the
aight.
best.
Alright, now charge to like here.
Okay, are you? Oh no!
So I'm just gonna
No, not in the invincible gun drones.
Yeah, alright. And then these don't fly. Okay, yeah.
They
so,
don't fly.
Alright, so we're gonna get everyone over here. I especially like this one because he doesn't have any weapons. He's just real tough looking. Like, wait, here, hold on. Now I'm gonna like This is is it gonna focus? It's not gonna focus. Whatever. It's just the grot is just very like he has no weapons as I can see, but he's just like. Or no,
He's
arms
just a
up.
bro.
All right, I'm staying on this side of the table for now, Matt.
Right. Well,
Until
I'll
you
be
come
over
back
there
and-
in a second. I promise.
Have it.
No, I can start reaching.
No, it's fine. You can. I mean, you can.
All right.
And then you charge.
And then whatever. There. That's fine. I'll move like here.
Yeah.
Not that it matters.
It might.
And I think. Oh no, Jet moved. Stomp
Yep.
is dead. They moved. Moved. I think that is all my moving.
That seems like all of the things you have.
All right. So I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
Let's start with Gretchen because that's funny. All right. They
Yeah.
got their grot pistols.
Grot pistols.
They're terrifying. I promise. All right. Grot Blasta.
Ooh. Grot
Uh,
blastas. That's even better than pistols.
They are pistols, but they're just called Blastas.
Oh, well, bring it on. Doesn't matter.
All right. So I got 10.
What are they shooting at?
And they are not dangerously large numbers or whatever. So, those Gretchen are shooting at the stealthy dudes.
All right.
Are they? How hard are they to hit? Because you say they're hard to hit.
Well, they were, but they are the closest unit to you right now.
So they are not hard to
So
hit.
you ignore that.
All right. So I'm hitting on 4s.
What?
Gretchen are
What?
better shots than Orks.
What? Shenanigans. Shenanigans.
Well, this is how Gretchen fight. That's great. I got.
Yep, that's pretty much how
There
that
we go.
works.
All right.
So
We'll take it.
great. Good job, Gretchen.
One hit. We're
This
toughness.
is why you guys are garbage.
We're toughness. Hold on. I actually have to check on this one because they're weaker than crisis suits.
What do you think the strength of a Grot Blasta is?
5.
Ooh, no, jeez.
1.
Yeah, not quite.
Is it strength 2?
It is
Negative
strength,
1.
It is strength 3.
We're toughness 4.
All right,
They are
so
weaker than
I'm hitting on it.
crisis
I'm winning on a 5.
All right.
Nope.
Not today.
Good job, Grots. All right. So
Pink.
yeah, I mean, not so surprising. And then I got another volley going into the broadsides.
Yep.
Probably only like 3, 4, 5, 6 can see.
Okay.
If I'm being fair.
I
I mean,
trust
not
you.
that it matters because they're grots.
Yeah, now watch. All 6s. Oh, that's 3 hits.
All right, yeah, 3. What is your toughness?
They are toughness 5.
All right, so I'm looking for 5s. Hey, come on, come on.
AP?
No, are you kidding me? No.
Woo, we don't save!
Go, Grots!
All right.
All right,
Bam.
fun. So now the Grots are going to fire into the Fire Warriors.
Oh,
Another 10.
sad times.
Getting my 10 dice. Here we are. 4s.
That's 3.
Yeah, not great. But again,
You-
that's
you-
how Grots do.
Yeah.
Wounding on. What is your toughness?
Fire Warriors are toughness 3.
All right, hey, so I'm wounding on
Running
4s.
on 4s.
All right.
That's
2
wounds.
wounds.
Let's see if those shoulder pads are worth a darn. Shoulder pads, go! 1 shoulder pad.
All right.
All right, 1 guy dies.
The Grots are very pleased with themselves.
No.
Okay. So now, battle wagons.
No,
None of them advanced.
they did not.
So they are going to fire their big shooters, of
Okay.
which we'll do this guy first into the broadsides.
Oh, I was afraid of that.
So we got 2 big shooters,
Okay.
and they're going to fire.
You're at -4 to hit them. Just because I want you to.
Oh no, that's a really good ability.
Yeah, right?
It
It says it right here in this book. Quick, give me a pen. I'll
right.
show you where it.
Give me a pen and some whiteout.
All right.
I want to fire probably.
Do you?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fire the shell on this guy.
Okay, that's a good.
'Cause screw that guy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you probably want to shoot something at the broadsides. One of them was about dead. One of them.
Yeah, they're getting the big shooters.
cool. Cool.
Hitting on 5s.
All right.
All right, 1. I am really not rolling well today.
Today.
Yeah, right. Well, normally I'm at least slightly above average, or slightly below average. But today has been like really below average. I'm strength 5.
All right.
Oh, well, that's a 1.
not gonna do it.
Nope. All right, so we're gonna do that again
Okay.
with our second battle wagon. Oh,
Yep.
I probably can't see him. No.
No, he's peeking up over the building. You totally can.
All right, but that'll give you cover.
Sure.
So yeah, what the heck? Let's do it.
Do it.
Yeah. Hey. All right. So
That's
that
better.
hits.
That's twice as good as last time.
Thank you. All right. So
I think he's behind Matt.
What's that? What's happening? What are we doing? Why are you over here?
Hey, don't you worry about what I'm doing.
What is?
Uh-oh, I
She's
think
grabbing.
we're getting some
She's grabbing
reinforcements.
something. Why are we doing this?
Don't
We are-
worry
we-
about
you
what
are-
I'm doing.
You are interrupting our show.
I'm not
which is
interrupting you.
Very professional and always.
All right, and then all of a sudden there's a race night in the middle of everything.
No, there's
I
not.
mean,
Go
if
away.
you wanted to jump in, I'm down.
All right. So that wounds.
All
If
right.
we had more
wounds.
time, I would totally do that.
What's the AP on that?
The AP is -2.
Okay. All right, broads at the. At that guy. All
Yeah.
right. All right.
1.
All right.
What?
Terminator
I don't believe
9500. Thank
I
you
don't
so much
believe
for
in
that
you that
follow.
much.
Welcome to the
Alright.
Belfry.
So that is D6 damage.
Ouch.
That was like Larry King, right?
All right, finally doing some work.
All right, give me another one of the little pancakes.
I can do
Can you
that.
get this? Working on your
Cool. All right, and now let's get in there with a third battle wagon. This shell is going to go into the broadside.
Okay.
No.
That's yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
I was thinking either that or the hammerhead, but yeah, that's a lot of missiles.
that is a lot of missiles.
All right, and then the shells will all go into the.
The big the heavy.
No, you know what? Unload everything onto the broadside.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, this 6 was not a thing. Good, 1 hit.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of how
Shooting
orc
is
shooting
hard.
goes, though. They're just sort of
They
living the
they
dream.
rely on just lots of DACA.
All right.
All right, so
Alright, guys, we're gonna need to wrap it up soon.
Yeah,
About
we
15
are
minutes.
we
Yeah.
are winding down.
right, so
charge me.
I am charging. So let's start with the grots
Come at
because
me,
that's
bro.
what they're for. Grots are going to charge fire warriors.
All right, they all get in there. I believe that you can move those
You can
models in
Overwatch.
there. Oh yeah, I guess I can. Let's see if I kill them off the table.
You got 7. No. 8.
Icelandar says Spotty Connection is sometimes awesome. JR just yelled out shoulder pads for some reason, and then everything froze again.
All right, so I've got 7,
Yes. No, 8.
8.
Yes.
All right, so
Yeah,
that's
his fire warriors only have shoulder pads, is what he was declaring that for.
8. So that's 16 shots because they are rapid fire.
Hitting on 6s.
None of those hit. I'll roll that again.
Boo.
1 hit. What's your toughness?
20, I think.
It wounds.
Yeah, I believe you.
1 wound.
6.
All right.
Yeah.
Die,
All right,
heretic.
All right, I'm gonna grab the one that's just flexing.
Man, we've been
Oh,
hanging
wait, no.
out.
Oh, there he is. All right. he's
Okay. Also, my crises are going to declare the greater good.
good. Okay.
Wow.
Jeez.
2
All right.
missile pod hits.
Poor Grots.
They definitely wound.
Yeah.
They're AP -1.
All right. 2 more.
So yeah, you take 2 more D3 wounds.
Yeah, they're dead.
And then plasma rifles. Nope, not today. Okay.
Cool. Now they're getting in there. Okay. Neato. So that's that. All right. The battle wagon is going to charge those broadsides.
All right.
Overwatch.
They're gonna Overwatch, and that burst cannon drone will also declare the greater good.
Okay.
'Cause every tactical drone is programmed to believe in the greater good.
I mean, why not? It's only a snippet of code.
Okay. So, nope, not from the burst cannon drone.
Neat.
Now, the blue guys will be the heavy rail rifles,
Okay.
and everything else will be missiles.
Sure. Stop grabbing so many dice. I don't care for this.
but they have 8. They have a lot of shots.
Dumb.
I'll take it.
3.
1, 2, 3.
Alright.
All right. 3 hits.
Zabit, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the
Thank you.
Belfry.
Thank you very much.
Welcome aboard. The blue needs a 4 to win. To wound.
Well, you're
Everything
gonna get
else-
all 2s and 3s.
I'm gonna command point.
No.
I command point.
No.
I command point.
No. Command
Not as-
pointed. I'm gonna
not
hate
as
them.
well as I could have, but okay.
So it happens to me.
I mean, you might want to be careful. You've only got
take 5
5
points of
command points
damage.
left.
What? I get to save?
Oh no, I'm AP minus 4. You don't.
Dick. Alright, fine.
I mean, you could roll just to see
how
if
much? Just 5
magically a
damage?
7
Yeah.
side sprouts on that die.
Alright. So I'm down to 5. Is that all your Overwatch?
From there, yes.
Okay.
You make it.
I'll make it. Alright. Now I'm going to charge those grots into those sneaky dudes.
Okay.
Overwatch.
Oh god, all of the Overwatch. You know what? I'm coming over there.
Sure. Join me.
This is gonna be fun times.
You know
Okay.
what? I'm gonna swing over there. I don't want to be on the same side of the table as you. Harumph. Actually, I'm gonna be here.
One. It wounds.
Oh no.
It has no AP though.
Okay. This is on my grots,
On
right?
your grots.
Alright. Also, for the record, Gretchen, I have toughness 2.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah! Oh, darn.
All right. And then they get it.
Alright, cool.
And then what else?
And then my battle wagon on
The
your
drones?
drones.
All right. Well, the broadside will declare the greater good. And that, yep, the hammerhead, I think has the greater good. Nope, it doesn't. Okay,
Hey!
cool. Then just the broadside.
Whatever, good enough.
Reds are smart missiles. Blue and green are not.
So many dice.
That's all I get. Let me have this. Let me have all of these wounds. 2 hits.
Alright.
The red is wounding on 5s. As is they both wound on 5s. They both wound.
Damn.
AP minus 1 for one of them.
Alright.
The other is AP dash.
Alright, so that'll be 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Alright, so I save 1.
All right. You take 1 wound.
Neat. Alright.
Now for this ridiculousness.
Alright. Are you attacking more?
Yeah, I have the drone Overwatch still.
Oh, jeez. Alright.
All right. And I get to do
Oh,
that.
wow.
I get to do that again.
That was a good one, though.
Okay. So that's for 5 hits so far. I'm just gonna mark it up here.
5. Here, I got it. 5.
All right.
This many.
Did I mention gun drones are like the best unit in the Tau army?
6, 7.
7. All right. Is it possible? No, it's not.
What?
If you failed all your saves, it is not possible for my gun drones to obliterate you right now. That would be hilarious, though.
Your definition of hilarity is different than mine.
All right, that's 4 wounds.
Okay, no AP.
No AP.
Alright, looking for 4s.
That's
take
1 wound.
One wound. Alright, down to 10. Is that it?
That's it.
Cool.
Cool.
This damage dice is nothing. Alright, now I'm gonna start fighting you.
Okay,
So,
fight me.
fight me IRL.
I mean, that's what you're doing right now.
It is
we
what-
are IRL fighting.
Right. So,
1v1 me, bro.
So,
1v1 me at Baron.
let's start with,
I'm ganking mid.
see, I'm more about Overwatch 1v1s now that they finally got that.
Yeah, that's actually...
Alright, so I am in second damage
Okay.
threshold with that battle wagon, so I get d6 attacks.
5 attacks, that's a lot.
That was pretty good. I'm hitting on...
That's the one on the broadsides, right?
Yes, hitting on 2s.
That's
Alright.
5 hits.
Cool.
Toughness
I
5.
have strength 6.
So you need 3s.
Do I want to make sure? Yes. Cool.
Is there an AP on that?
-2.
-2, alright.
Oh, jeez.
Wish.
All right.
Okay, so how much damage is that?
Each one is 2 damage.
So that's...
Nope, 1 damage.
Okay.
I was looking at the wrong thing.
1 dies.
Hey.
And he takes 3.
Hey. All right. Let's get in there with my grots
Okay.
on the fire warriors, because that's funny.
Well, I guess actually I'll pull the one that's, you know...
How many are left, Gretchen-wise? 9?
3, 6, 7.
7? Oh.
Yeah, I shot some with my, with all the other guys.
Why would you shoot Gretchen?
I know.
They're adorable.
I
All right.
had to. The rules made me, Matt.
All right.
I didn't want
You don't.
to.
You
The
never
rules
have
made
to take
me.
Overwatch.
No, the rules say I have to.
All right. So they have 1 attack at. They hit on 5s.
Okay.
All right. Do it. Do it. Hit. Good.
Good.
Good
Toughness
drops.
3.
I am strength 2.
Wound on 5s. Kill 2 fire warriors, Matt.
All right. 1.
Kill 1 fire warrior, Matt.
Go Grots!
All right.
Good
this
stuff.
This is about as good as your as the Dakajet fight. Okay.
Let's move on to that one.
This sadness.
That has 10 wounds left, which is still enough to be top band. So it has 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Oh. Okay. What is your toughness?
4.
I am strength 8, so I'm moving on 2s.
Okay.
Sweet, that many.
4 wounds.
5.
5 wounds.
AP 2.
AP 2. Okay, we got this, guys. We got this. We got this. We don't got this. How much damage is that?
That is 1 each.
1 each? Okay. 4, 5. Good work.
All right. More drops.
More drops.
How many do I have over there? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess
Alright.
none died. That doesn't feel right.
Nope. None died, though.
Okay, cool. It's just weird for Grots to not have died.
How many dice do you have?
I
some more.
Yeah, okay. So I need 1 more. Cool, there's my 10. Hitting on
Do it, do it, do it.
5s.
2 hits.
2.
We're toughness 4.
I'm strength 2. So I need 6s.
Roll those 6s.
I got 1.
6. I take a wound.
Yay!
One of those guys has a wound.
Alright. Alright, that's
There.
fine.
Alright.
And that is all my fighting.
Alright, I'm gonna fight back.
Alright.
Okay. Fire warriors, I guess, are gonna punch the grots. There are 7 of them. And their leader is still alive, so I get 1 extra attack. Wow. I get 3 hits. What your toughness?
Well, I'm sorry, I'm spacing out. What up?
Toughness of the grots.
2.
Alright. 1 wound!
Alright. Save. Nope.
Alright. No, that was over by the fire warriors.
Yeah.
These guys have markedly less attacks. 2, 3, 4, I believe, and they
What
will.
do we? What's happening?
Now the stealth suits
I
are
don't know why
fighting
I'm
you.
zooming in because there's stuff going on.
Yeah, sure. We're sort of. There's no great place to look at. Just sort of that entire half of the board is where the action's happening.
Yeah,
Because we're jumping
that's
around a lot.
kind of what I was thinking of, but it's not the cleanest shot, I suppose.
Yeah, because our camera is slightly off-centered from our table in the y-axis or
Oh.
what have you.
I tried.
Yeah. A valiant attempt.
4 wounds.
So many. Alright. Get that dice out of there. Because I'm going to make all 6s.
You're gonna make 2 6s.
Alright, which one? That's over here?
That's over there.
2 down.
Now for the fun parts.
Oh no, I hate
This
fun.
is where all 5 of my gun drones are going to destroy your. They're going to destroy
Battle wagon.
your battle wagon. That guy fell
It's
down.
currently 4:58.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you want to stop at this turn?
Yeah, I figured we'd stop at this turn.
Okay.
Larry's in the house, y'all.
1 wound!
Oh no!
1 wound!
Looking
You were
for a
admiring your
4
green
plus.
light
Oh no!
Victory!
And I imagine, because they don't really have, like, melee weapons, so I imagine they're just bumping into it.
So,
And one of them happened to nail, like, a sensor or something. Some important bit.
that is correct.
Yeah.
They are sort of ramming it.
Right. I just managed to, like, dent the side enough that its
Terry.
structural integrity is falling apart.
Absolutely. Okay, and then I guess my broadside is gonna punch you.
Sure.
Ouch.
Yeah, and then we're just going to drop the books
on
everywhere.
my foot.
Meanwhile, I'm going to look at
Nope.
super cool art.
Not gonna hit you. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's that.
Look at this art.
So
Look at that art. Yeah, art.
let's figure out. I guess let me see if my drones run away. They
Oh,
do.
yeah, definitely. What is your... You lost, what,
I lost
5?
5.
So it's 5
So it's
plus
11.
11 minus your...
Minus my leadership.
so, yeah, all right.
1 incredibly brave.
I lost some grots, and they almost certainly run away. What is... How many grots did I lose?
You
Geez, I was
lost
not paying attention.
2 over there.
All right. So even if I roll a 1, I lose some because their leadership is 4 because Gretchen do not even want to be here. Oh, jeez. Oh,
It's a
jeez.
2.
All right. So 2. How many did I lose?
2.
Oh wait, no,
That
that
one
is
runs
yeah,
away.
no, that is right. Okay, I messed that up. But I did break my tank.
And then you lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You
So I
lost
lost
5 over there.
All right, this is not as great. they
all
all run
run
away.
away.
Yeah.
They're scared of they're as scared of the fire warriors as the fire warriors are of them.
Right.
My fire warriors, meanwhile, are okay. They are exactly okay.
Sure.
And broadside is
Oh,
great. He
yeah?
lost 1, but he's leadership 7.
No, how great would that have been?
Right? No one died over there. No one died over there.
Well, fine.
Good. Let's figure out the state of things now.
Okay,
So you've got one objective.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Cause I had and because we're not doing per unit. Oh, line breaker.
You do have line breaker. You did.
So I think it
You
is
are in mind to-
3 to 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, all right, 3 to 5 because you still have that objective.
I do have that objective.
Right.
That's true.
So if we end it here, which it seems like is the plan, it is Orc 3, Tau 5.
Yes, because what I see happening in the future is I shoot up your battle wagons. They definitely kill this guy.
Yeah.
And all these grots are dead. I will. That fight will go on forever.
Right.
I almost certainly kill that battle wagon, and then they come back. So I think you hang on to that objective, but I hang on to that objective at great cost. Because I think like that
Yeah,
broadside.
there's no
that
way I can
broadside's
get
dead.
Yeah, there's no way I can get that objective.
No.
And I don't think you can push into me hard enough to
No.
take that one back.
No.
So yeah, things might swing, but because we are not doing points per unit killed, I don't see either. Because you're not even going for line breaker.
No.
Although I mean, you could get it with your plane if you like really wanted.
Yeah, no, I couldn't because then my plane would fly off the table.
That's actually what's its minimum?
20 inches. But it could,
Okay, yeah. So it could get like over here.
it could,
Okay.
but
But it's real close.
It is like it's probably got to go back.
Right.
Can't anyway.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, so I think regardless of what we do, it'll probably end up being just barely 5-3. Because I can't see any major points. Oh wait, where's your? Oh, because your commander's the one with like the broken ear, right?
with the red hats.
They're both red hat.
Yes.
Who's your
The
commander?
Like
warlord
red
is the one with
caps?
the missile pods.
Okay. So I don't think I could kill him to get that bonus point. So, and even if I did, even if I did, that would just be the 1 point.
Yeah.
So, Tau wins. Nicely done. Well
game.
played. That went a little, because Stompas are great, but I was not super confident going into this, but that ended up being a lot closer than I thought it was
Yeah,
going to be.
like your Stompas shooting was pretty like very swingy.
Yeah.
Once like everything else got in, like it did it, but I had to
Yeah.
basically spend 2 turns shooting at this thing with all of my most powerful weapons to take it down, which meant that everything else got there.
Yeah,
So,
I basically got to trade a Stompa for a free turn.
yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, I would have liked some more
Well,
Stompa action.
for 2 free turns, really, because
Well, yeah, no, that's what, like, that first turn,
yeah,
I didn't do a whole lot,
but all that, yeah,
but I just got to advance, which is obviously what Orks want to do. So that was not a bad trade to make, honestly,
Yeah.
because you focused everything on it.
yeah. I wanna put together like some kind of robot fight punching game where it's like the 40K equivalent of Rock'em Sock'em Robots, and everyone brings like their dreadnoughts, because I think
Well, that's
units
what we
like
sort of did on 4th of July.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
we
really?
did something very similar.
Well, it was the big mega battle thing.
Right, yeah.
I think it'd be a lot of fun. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. This was a ton of fun. We hope you enjoyed it. Sorry, neither of us could be more decisive in our shooting.
Yeah.
I feel your pain.
Yeah, there was a lot of, especially, a lot of choices to make that were not easy, and then also a lot of us did, well, one of us did not do so well a bunch of times, which par for the course.
Happens.
So we're gonna take a short break while we dump all of this onto the ground and then stomp on it. And
then
then,
we'll be back
Legit.
with D&D.
That's how we roll.
yeah, with our campaign NeverQuest. So how long of a break, Jen?
It's the actual break is gonna be maybe 3 to 5 minutes while we move the camera, and then I'll pull everything back up, and it'll just be on hold screen and some
Oh.
music for a while.
Oh, it's like, we're not doing this in 3 minutes.
No,
I don't know
no,
what
no.
your plan is.
But we'll take a short break. We'll be back, and then we'll be playing D&D soon enough.
Yay!
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for joining
Bye.
us. Hope you had fun.